All right, it's time. It's time for real gothic hours. Let's go. How's it going, everybody? Blah. It is me, Halbernock the Vampire. How's it going, nerds? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing, Jay? Congratulations on your first. How you doing, nobody? How you doing, sirs? I like the different response. Back to the pain train and let's go more peak fiction. Hell yeah. I like both responses very much. How you doing, ours? What do you mean I'm not muted? I saw my audio bars. I knew I was in the clear. I'm in the clear. How you doing, Bonnie? How you doing, Yui Tao? How you doing, Moss? You fucking wish I was stinky nerd. You wish you wish I was one of those VTubers that get to roll around their stink all day, but I gotta earn my keep. I got bills to pay. I can't stink. And how's it doing? How's it going, Gideon? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know you had to try, to be fair. How's it going, everybody? Like the Luigi's Mansion a little quieter on my side. Hopefully things have been going good for everyone. It's been... Just let me take a sip. I gotta like really prepare myself. Because according to this, we are on chapter 30, but there's at least... Now, there's like half on the screen, but this could be, what's it called? This could be filler stuff. Like there could be comments and whatnot at the bottom. So I don't know how much my Immortal is going to be, but I have some backup options. One of them is 30 H's and the other is, how you doing, Matthew? How you doing? Supremely nice. I also might just like keep this as a treat. If we wrap up all the Harry Potter fanfic, I might go into the vault and do some more Shakespeare Hemingway. I don't care if I've done some of his stuff before. It's magical. It makes me happy. But oh yeah, the thing I was wanting to talk about. So, I got contacted. I think I could say this. I got contacted by my art mama Nazuna, and from what I understand, there is another. I think the person who was originally in line in front of me bailed, which is really unfortunate because it sucks when that's gonna happen. To be fair, she was like the person might bail, so you might get your stuff worked on earlier. So she is currently doing a cost estimate for the new outfit. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Ooh. Oh shit, let's go. Edgar Hallennock, I do like that. But oh yeah. Are you doing for like, do you know what specific game you're gonna run? Like I know there's like a couple of like, I mean, if you go into like the historicals, you probably got Western games for days. I know that there's also like a lot of like, I think Mexican War for Independence and other various US Mexico border skirmish war kind of games from the in the Yule vaults. Well, fuck yeah, let's go. Probably not playing that considering you mentioned the dinosaurs, but like, you know, you could. What is a wagon with a gun but a T-Rex if you think about it? Yeah, that's real. That's real solid advice. But yeah, the new outfit is going to be happening soonish, I imagine. I forget how long it took for her to do my original one back in the day. It's generally been long enough that like I think it was like 2020. How you doing, Zetai? How you doing? Welcome. I'm not okay. I still love that it says that. It's oh, there's so much whimsy. But yeah, I think it took her like maybe like a month or two. So yeah, the new outfit is going to be real. I'm also I gotta give Naz and Mama a shout out because, man, you know what's really, because like most artists, you're like, will not do armor, will not do monsters. She likes armor, she likes monsters. I'm like, yes, fuck yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. Trapping your outdoor cat. Again, are you taking it to the vet, or do you just want it inside because the weather's getting cold? I could see either way. Once again, I like that one picture, considering Calamari of how powerful my art mama is. Ah, okay. You bring him inside to get the snip. I see. Hey. I know I did. How far am I going to dig? There we go. Once again, transform. Hit the screen. You know, there we go. The lady who purposely gave herself a chest burster and is also no face hugger. Sorry, chest burster is when it comes out the chester, and is also like double fisting bags of candy. That's her. To date, I still don't know exactly what. She's done multiple pieces of art with the big lady in the back. No, you've heard of Autism Girl Autumn. Now it's time for Without Your Balls Winter. Yeah, I mean you can have a chest burst. It's just that like you can just kind of like close the mouth again. Yeah, but like I don't know what the other character is though. Like I don't know who the big lady is, but she does multiple pieces of art with her and this big lady, and they're all like really really cute. Like I don't know if Mama wanted like a tall lady that she could just kind of like fluster, because that's always the thing. I've seen the way you nerds act. I know how you nerds act when you see like big lady. You're like, ooh, want her, crush me, ooh. No, that's not the kind of shit Nausea Mama's on. Keeps her romance. Ah, gotcha. You could, yeah, just like a burp, yeah, exactly. But like here's what Nausea Mama's on. It's like, yeah, there we go. Tiny little woman once like shy, flustered big lady, which is a very good choice. Very good choice. Nausea Mama has incredibly good taste in everything. You can tell she made me. That's her stance. That would be kind of fun, actually. The anthropomorphize your own kind of like. I don't know, because it's not like a really specific thing going on. I guess it could be her stand. There's nothing in the book that says you can't give your stand jeans. How you doing, Chocolate Eye? Welcome. How you doing? You're allowed to give your stand jeans. There's like a couple more. She put them all on the top of her header too, which is really nice. So yeah, we got this one. She's gardening. Every now and then she just talks about she lives such like a very peaceful life. She's like, yeah, I'm just going to like work on my garden, or like I went to see a horror movie. I had a good time. I'm like, fuck yeah, Nausea Mama, you're great, excellent. Give her stand jeans too. What the fuck? That's my mom. You fuck. But then there's my favorite. My favorite picture of Nausea Mama, who that she's drawn of herself. I like how just at the start of this, I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. It's just baby pictures of my mom isn't quite what I'm going for, but something else. Making the Luigi's Mansion a little louder for you. So quiet on my side. There we go. Oh, the one where it's like the giant lady's pinning the tiny lady to the wall. Like look how good this pic is. I love this pic. I love this pic so much. It's real. Like I need to zoom in. I need to zoom in on the actual like car. Look how happy she is. She's so happy to drive. She's so happy to drive, and then you got like big lady in the seat. How you doing, Kill? How you doing? Yeah, I'm showing off my Nasuna's Mama's always just very happy. She's just big chilling. Okay, let me hide all those. We're not gonna. Also, don't worry. I'll do a very light recap once we actually start. I'm gonna be honest, though. There's not much of a plot to have missed. You all are not gonna be missing most things. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, as a tall boy, you have to kind of like squeeze into a car. Charlie, please. I saw your other comment. I think I got I got one more now. I got one more. There was we haven't done this in a while. It's kind of weird. The Nazuna children, like there's like a decent amount, but it also seems like every now and then they get different artists, and it makes me big sad. But let me see. I reflexively gone to my 3D printing folder and not my VTuber asset folder, which is I don't know what this is about my brain right now. Let's see if I can find it. This song is gonna be a fucking earworm to my brain. I already know deep in my heart that this is just gonna be like, it's just gonna lodge in there. Oh, paid art and is the Halloween. There we go. You guys have probably seen this one around. There's also Milky, my rigging mama. looking all fucking legit. Then you see me, and then in the background there's my sister Paul's. And there's Nazda Mama. She's just big chill in the back, and I'm going to be real. I don't remember which sibling this is. I don't remember what sibling this is. How's it going, Sadie? I'm showing off my siblings and my VTuber mama. It was like, hey, just like children down. Oh no, there's Pinio. Hell yeah, there we go. Yeah, her name's Milky Knox. She's like my Reggie mama is also really, really good. I need to get in contact with her at some point soon, because I know, because I know that I'm gonna have to like start getting that set up. But for context. Yeah, I mean, that's the funny thing is that, like, even if, like, I hide all that, this still looks fucking insane. And how you doing, Steve? How you doing? Welcome. How you doing? 24 buys? Oh, like a 24-hour thing. I got you. Yeah, how you doing, Albert, as well? Yeah, more my Immortal. I am determined to finish it. I don't know how long it's going to take. It says revenge for all the things we post here. Is this revenge? No, you guys like this. Everybody was like, how please? Oh, how please? I want another fan fiction stream. Oh, how please? I beg of ye. That's what y'all sound right. Yeah. That's accurate and true and real. So, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm only the vampire kind of gothic, not sacking Rome gothic, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of people are really excited. I guess that's how I sound. Oh man. all of you are grown-ass adults, but in my brain you're just the one shared, just like whimsical British child. Oh no, is it gonna be that bad? Do I have to get I don't even have my pad. It's over off to the side. No, it's closer now. B, there we go. Gingerbread man. What led you to that decision? Let's see. No, everybody is just in one burst, knowing that I'm going to give them the true gothic wisdom, or decide to say a bunch of words that are not in the Bible. How you doing, Chieftain? How you doing? Words, I guess. I don't know. Stuff. How you doing though? How you doing? We're doing the usual pre-stream yap prior to my Immortal, and also talking about how I'm going to be getting my new outfit sooner than I thought. Goth Howl of the Lake, what is your wisdom? Work on your backlog. That's it. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it. Yippee! Let's go. Oh, the food joke. Yeah, like you know that thing. It's like that picture of like from Batman Beyond of how you know how little that narrows things down. Saying that Fujo VTuber, it does not really limit things a lot. Like I'm trying to think if there's like a couple I know that kind of self-identify a bit more as a Fujoshi. Like I know like Margot, Alice Sawyer, Hanabimi are a bit more stronger Fujoshi branded. Even then, though, I don't think there's ever like my species is Fujoshi. Like, you know, like you'll get a VTuber that is like a thing and they are a Fujoshi. But it would be really fun to see one that like really, really leaned into that. Like, did you guys ever see that? Like, hold on, this is like a classic internet image at this point. There we go. God, this is fucking ancient. This image is so old. Not that that's like an issue because I'm looking for it in particular, but it's like the bigger resolutions are like 300 by like 300. It's itty bitty. Back when you didn't need that many pixels. Let me see. Apparently, I don't know why you're getting horned up for my Immortal. I guess it does have a lot of putting his, you know what, into places, you know. Yeah, but there we go. I would like to see there probably are some that exist, but ones that are just like, yeah, I'm a Fujoshi, like Fujoshi outward appearance way, I guess. I don't know. I guess this is really funny though, because like you basically have that same like I don't remember when this original image started floating around. I've seen it around for years. But there's also now like the equivalent of people doing like Fail Girl. Like Fail Girl starter pack. Let me see if I can find this. Oh, I'm just getting porn. I don't want that. No, I'm looking for a very, but there's basically like, I've noticed it's like the same kind of idealized, like shut-in nerd kind of thing. There we go. Not Final Girl. I want Fail Girl. Come on. They're different. I can't find the one I want. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need that. I don't need that. It's cool. But yeah, how's you doing, Big Dong Daddy Dom? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, but it's basically the same idea where it's like, yeah, the like disheveled woman wearing very little pants is apparently a character infatuation that kind of extends through time and space. Even like straight up like 20, probably like this image might be close to like 20 years later. Apparently, I'm joking, but it's still just kind of like, just like, you know, there are like style changes that change. Like compare like a lot of like 80s hair. I guess 80s is now like 40 years. No, I don't fucking know. Never mind. No, I don't disagree with you, Chieftain. And like, I too am a fan of whale shorts, but like, it is just funny. It's consistent. Considering how quickly the internet changes these days. Considering how quickly the internet changes these days, I like some level of stability. I find that's nice. I find that nice. How you doing, Battlewreck? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I guess you guys gonna talk about Fujoshi all day. That's fine. I'm not gonna actually read my Immortal. That was a lie. That was a lie. This is actually my 4-hour Fujoshi lecture, done by me, person who has not read any. I actually read any BL. I don't think so. I guess technically back in high school, my Fujo friends did give me Loveless to read. So I guess I did read that, but I think that's still to date the only one I've ever done. I don't remember much about that. That was just like a manga where the idea was that like when you're a virgin, you get like cat ears. And I think there was some stuff going on. You need to read. What's stopping you? It's like 20 years old. You got plenty of time. Then again, I feel the same way about Genshiken. I have been meaning to read Genshiken for fucking ever. I've been really, really, really wanting to. Genshiken was kind of like, what's it called? Ah, I got you. That's fair. That's understandable. Genshiken was basically like a manga about like a sort of like nerd club. But like now, but like I kind of think it'd be even more like neat now as kind of like a time capsule in addition, just to be like, I don't, because like there's also stuff like Comic Party and other things like that where it's like I really like stuff about nerd culture in very specific eras. I find that really, really, really neat. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing there, Jay. And I see. But like, I've been meaning to read Genshiken forever. Like Genshiken's been like on the list. Also, I forgot. Like there's like a bunch of manga that was like, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read all this manga, and then I, a fool, did not like preemptively back anything up because like I forgot that Manga Dex got fucked up. I forgot Manga Dex got fucked up hard. Oh my god, Manga Dex got fucked up. That was sort of like the manga reading site that I would use. It's gone through a couple. There was like, it was like, well, Toto. There's been like 2 or 3 different recommended, like this should be the manga site you go to. And I don't even think I have like some of the, like I've had to clear out my backlogs of things because just like the links expired after a while. Yeah, it still kind of exists and you can still get some series on Manga Dex, but it dawned on me because I was like, maybe I'll read like a chapter or 2 of Genshiken before I go to bed. And I went to check up on it, and the only volumes available were in Spanish. And I was like, that can't be right. Genshiken's like it's not the biggest series in 2025, but it's got some cultural backing to it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I guess like Doujin works are not gonna be taken down. How you doing, Lunarwin? How you doing? Welcome. But yeah, it was sad. I think it's basically anything that has like a proper US distribution. I think probably is what got hit the hardest. Frozen response. I mean, there wasn't even an ask. It was just like read Genshiken Spanish. Though apparently the omnibus volumes are like only like $15 each, which is not bad. Though I need to I need to hold back on spending money because I know roughly how much the new outfit is going to cost, but that means I cannot buy anything dumb. All my dumb money is locked away between that and Magfest in January. I have spent my last dumb money unless I guess I could go back into the well. My well is just going into my magic card collection, and every now and then I'll just do like a purge for like a little bit of extra cash. Usually never anything like dire. Like I'm not doing that like for survival reasons, but I used it to fund the previous model. I've used it for some other streaming. I think I used it for a digital camera for streaming too. Oh, and my PC died. When my PC died, that was the big one. Yeah, I've gone to Magfest the last 2 years. I've kind of gone incognito. Like if somebody ran into me, I'd probably say, hey, but like, I've never been like, it's time for the Howl meet and greet. Cause I don't know how to best do that. I struggle with the fact that this is gonna sound really bizarre, but like or actually probably not even really that weird. Outside of stream, I'm a very private person. I'm like a really private person that likes to keep to myself. So doing anything that kind of breaks that, I have a hard time doing, which is like also like why I haven't opened the PO box yet, and like why I haven't really done anything stuff like that. Why I don't jump into like voice comms for like community day stuff, which I don't really do. I'm just too private. I don't know. It doesn't work well with my brain. I've tried and I've thought about doing stuff and it just never really clicked. But pawn cards for significant. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. Usually what I do for mine is I'll just go to, like, my store buys cards, but for some reason, I just usually just sell them to Card Kingdom. Just because I can just bundle them all up and be like, here you go. And eventually money shows up. That seems to work. It's weird that I probably should try maybe next time, just be like, yo, do you want any of this? Actually, that's probably the best thing to do. I think they could like sort it out a bit. Yeah, I should do that. I should do that. Let's go. I mean, Trogger, I think like the thing is like furry races in any tabletop are just really easy to do because you're like, I need a new species. What if gopher man? Like all you have to do is just do that. It's the easiest shit ever, and people already attach like human traits to animals anyway. It's great. You could just take like fuck it, just like do a typical like Tolkien fantasy setting, but just base everyone off of different breeds of dogs, and then boom, easy to go, easiest shit ever. But yeah, I might dip into. Oh, also, hold on, fuck. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Hold on, someone contributed. Hold on. No, there's too much bullshit on screen. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I think I gotta see. Let's see. Oh, thank you for the, I'm sorry, I didn't catch who it's, I'm given info, but I don't want to say anything too much, but, thank you for the 30. Oh god, hold on. Let me reorganize the seat. Oh god, I feel bad, but thank you for that. That's gonna be really good for the new outfit. I do appreciate it. Very, very sorry. If anyone wants to claim that, please claim that. I would love to thank you personally. I was not expecting that to be buried in the bullshit. Also, congrats on your shower. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, there's like a couple different TRPGs like that. I did bring the alerts to the front, so that should, in theory, be covered again. I think we could actually, hold on. I could probably do Streamlabs. Hold on. I think I can do that. Hold on. I might be able to do this. Listen, I'm feeling guilty. I gotta get around this. Is this gonna show? Does it show? Oh! Wait, that's an anonymous gifter towards the Genshiken Omnibus Fund. You know what? All right, yeah, fair. Okay. I will pick up the Genshiken Omnibus. Anonymous gifter. I will do that. I will definitely do that. I was so confused, and I was like, oh no, I need to make sure that they get properly thanked, and it was anonymous. But anonymous, thank you. I will. Yeah, I can do that right now. Let's see. Go to good old Amazon, and then I can do Genshiken Omnibus. Want to pick up the paperback version, which is used for like $12, but I think it's like 16 with shipping. And only one left in stock. All right, let's party. Let's fucking party. Let's make this real. How you doing, Tokai? How you doing? How you doing? I'm buying Genshiken. Just very funny thing to do. There we go. All right, there we go. Oh yeah. Also, yeah. Unfortunately, if you have not bought a Magfest badge, they sold out in like. I was very lucky that I ordered mine like 3 days ago. On a whim, I was like, you know what? I should probably pick this up before I forget. Like by the time I got to it, they also ran out of shirts, so now I have like a woman's small Magfest shirt, which like I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with a women's small shirt. I'm a tall boy. I guess I know there's like t-shirt frames. Maybe that's what I gotta do is like wash it and then like frame it as like a little Magfest poster kind of dealio. Yeah, no, they totally sold out. Yeah, that's true. I could crop top it. How you doing, Rookie? Welcome. How you doing? Pancake plant. I don't know what any of those words are, but maybe that's bad and or good. I don't know. Yeah, no, apparently it's going to be big enough that I don't think you can even enter the Gaylord without a badge because I mean the last 2 years it's been pretty filled. Yeah, Throne has the option to like do like you could send theoretical random shit. I don't know. I've never done it before, so I don't exactly know the mechanism there, but yeah, no, Magfest is like very, very beginning of January, to be fair, which usually, I think last time straight up was like, I think they opened the registration in September and they basically kept registration open like all the way until like December. Like you could have I know some people I think even like bought their stuff like maybe not quite the night before, but whatever. Got a farmer GF collar my crop top. Hell yeah, brother. God, I'm so this is a small reminder that the what's it called? The Hellboy, the Hellboy Crooked Man was surprisingly good and was very Appalachian, which I was not expecting. It was pretty legit. I can't wear it, but it's all they had. Ah, gotcha. It's okay. I don't have any real knowledge of states via sports teams, so at least to me, yeah. No, the thing is, like Luigi's Mansion's got good music. Like Luigi's Mansion's got good music. I mean, it's a solid game, you know, for a launch. Like, I don't think it's like the greatest game of all time, but for a launch title, it's pretty legit. So speaking about legit Luigi Mansion music, there we go. All right, it's time, everybody. I like how I'm gonna make my Immortal visible. Like I'm gonna put us here, and I have it covered with so much shit that like does this really matter? Like, does this really matter if you can even see anything? Probably not. Also, hold on. as funny as it was, I'm gonna get rid of the Tumblr whip lad. I don't think he needs to be here right this second. But yeah, so here's good old Dumbledore, and here's Draco, who is not significantly. He's a little different. He's a little different from the I'm not saying from the manga. Yes, the Harry Potter manga, from the makers of the Star Wars manga. We give you the Harry Potter manga. So for people who might have missed other stuff. She does. I think it's because I try to make her really pale, which sometimes when you get so pale, you become like pure white. Source me. I do that every time I paint myself. Every time I've tried to paint myself, I make myself way too pale. Like not even like, oh, you're pale, Hal. You're like, oh no, I'm a skeleton man. Main character, the big buffness is Ebony Dementia. Let's see. Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. She is a gothic vampire and she's a 7th year at Hogwarts. She's in a bit of a weird love thing between Draco Malfoy and Vampire. God, she is built like Nathan Explosion. It's funny, I like Death Clock, but like the clip I end up watching the most from that show is when everyone's like, yeah, we hate our dads, and Nathan's like, oh, fuck you guys, I love my dad. And it just shows him like fishing and go-kart, and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. It's the best. It's arguably the best clip from the entire show. Do you want to give yourself a little treat for tomorrow? I'll thank you for that, Haldred. I could use that. Oh yeah, she's very legit. But so she's also in love with Vampire, who is Harry Potter. Basically, most things in this that are not... Draco kept his name intact, but pretty much everybody else has, like, a renamed name. Like, everybody else's name is, like, Vampire, Ron's Diablo, Hermione's Bloody Mary. In the premise of what's going on right now... I've never heard the phrase mouthboard, but I kind of get it. Do you got gum? That might be like if you got like a gum or something just to kind of chew on for a bit. Because I don't know if you're concerned about your cup noodle enough that like the idea of saving it sounds good, you probably want to save it. Like if you're like, I should save this for tomorrow. Yeah. You should save it. But right now, like the last chapter. So basically, the first lot of chapters are things just kind of happening at Hogwarts. Like, arguably, nothing really super duper happens. Though at this moment, Voldemort's like, yo, you gotta kill Harry Potter, else I'm gonna kill Draco. And, she's not, Annabee's not a big fan of that. She's not a big fan of that. Because that feels like a thing that could be real. I don't know. What was actually really funny, so Throne has worked us out, but early on in the lifespan of Throne, I got Throne gifts that weren't meant for me. I don't know how or why. And they were never anything like big. I was like, yo, Throne, this isn't mine. And they're like, well, enjoy them, I guess. So I can tell you the gifts I gotten from Throne that were not like actually meant for me. No, like also none of these are replaceable. One of them, the reason I thought about this is like I got this like necklace shaped like a crystal, but it's that kind of like really dense, chewable like rubber stuff. It's effectively like a stim toy for chewing. I got one of those. I got a Banjo-Kazooie t-shirt, and I got a 3D print of a gyroid that's supposed to be a flower pot. I actually still use the gyroid. I use it as a paintbrush holder for my I use it as a paintbrush holder for my brushes that I use for like terrain and stuff. The grungy brushes. I mean, it's not just the autism amulet. If I was carrying around the gyroid and I had the shirt on and the autism amulet, I would look very autistic. I'd be like one pair of cargo shorts and a trilby away from ultimate power with that setup. That's all of it. Yeah, the gyroid, the little wiggly, the little woobly thing from Animal Crossing. Here, I can show you real quick. I can find like a good gif of the lad. Hey, there we go. Yeah, boy, I love them. I used to play Animal Crossing. I played Animal Crossing since the OG. Like I got me a legitimate golden fishing rod back in the day. Yeah, it's one of these guys. And I used to have a basement filled with gyroids because I loved them. They were the best. Also, Animal Crossing 1 fucks. Animal Crossing 1 fucks, you know why? Because you could just get back. I don't like Nintendo has definitely been Nintendo for a while. Like I don't think it's really changed that much. You could just unlock whole mini games in Animal Crossing, like whole Nintendo's NES games. Like you could straight up get like Wario's Woods and Excite Bike and a bunch of other games for free as an item that you could just go to your house and play. It was good video game. New Leaf is a lot. I'm sorry, New Horizon, the newest one. The newest one is good if you like to super micromanage. If you just want to kind of like take it chill and like kind of like do your own thing, I think the very first one does it a lot better. No, you don't fuck the. I mean, I'm sure people Listen, I've been on the internet. I know people have fucked the gyroid, both in art and probably someone's made a silicone one. But still, yeah, get them turnip stonks. Indeed, indeed. It probably also didn't help that help or hurt that like Animal Crossing, the newest one, released during like right when COVID started. So some people were like, finally, my proxy for human interaction. Yeah, apparently, seriously, they either released a free or like a paid DLC. Like I think within like the last week or two. If you think I'm stalling right now, it's fine. Animal. Yeah, what's in there? I don't think they've mentioned it, but they announced it on Twitter, I thought. Oh, update 3.0. Okay, there's like a hotel thing now too. Okay, there's like a big thing going on. There we go. Yeah, I think they're based on the honey was, I think so anyway. All right. enough lollygagging. It's time. All right, everybody, strap the fuck in. You're gonna get your dicks blown off. You don't got a dick, doesn't matter. It's gonna get blown off. Here we go. Author's note. Stop flaming the story, okay? You do not know what's even gonna happen, okay? 1111. So if you flam your prep, so all flammers can kiss my ass. So 111 swords for swords saying Alzheimer's is dangerous, but that's the mystery's opinion. Cause society basically sucks. Thanks to Raven, you rock big. Is this a troll? The jury's out, but there's different theories. Some theory is that yes, this is a troll. Other theories are originally was written by someone who was sincere, and then afterwards, somebody continued it onwards. I'm personally in the Dread Pirate Roberts theory where like it was originally written to be sincere. Somebody eventually picked it up and continued on and kind of went a little bit crazy. There is a tone shift. There is like a shift how it works. But I'm also of the belief that like, hey, if you go in the middle of a weird gothic Harry Potter fanfic and like basically replicate it, you're also crazy, just in a different way. So it's fine for me anyway. No! We screamed sadly. Snap stated, loafing meanly. He took out a camera anvily, then ... He came towards Darko. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and lit a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shooted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. I gasped. There was a dork mark on his you-know-what. Tone shift, but a tone shift is basically as coherent. Well, you guys don't even want to know what dork marks I got on my you-know-what. He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me. You must stab vampire, he said to me. If you don't, I'll rap Draco. He is Snoop, so yeah, he's gonna rap with Draco. It's gonna be pretty legit. No, you fucking bastard! I yielded, but then Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic red eyes that looked so depressant and sexy. He looked exactly like a pentagram, lol, get it, cause I'm a Satanist, between Kurt Cobain and Gerard. But then I looked at Vampire, and he looked so smexy too with his gothic black hair. I thought of the time when we screwed, and the time I did it with Draco, and Dumbledore came, and the time where Draco almost committed suicide, and Vampire was so sportive. Oh yeah, getting a Jonkler tattoo at all is buck wild. I'm sure Alan Rickman is in the room right now watching us. You know, he's here in spirit. That's my thought too. That the meta plot of this is gonna sound buck wild, but there's like a side meta plot that's kind of mentioned in the author's notes, where according to the original author early on in the story, she had a friend, and then the friend helped with editing, and during the earlier parts of the story, there was like weird wrong words and like, you know, the occasional misspelling, but like everything that would make sense for like an amateur editor edited somebody's garbage. Then supposedly they like friendship broke up. So now she's just raw dog in writing, which is supposedly why the grammar is worse and like the spelling. It could be both. I find it interesting that there was even a consideration for that. You know, once again, if this is a bit, that's a wild bit to commit to. How you doing, Lana? Right in time. We were just starting properly. There we go. Snipe laughed angrily. He started to pray to Volksamort. He started to do an incapacitation dancing around the strokes, whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, an idea I had. I closed my eyes and used my vampire powers. I sent a telepathic message to Draco and Vampire so they would destruct Snape. Dumbledore will get you, Draco shooted. Oh, just you wait. Hold on. Oh, you just wait until the mystery find out, Vampire yelled, you know, the way I did his voice last time. Meanwhile, I took out my wand. You ridiculous dunderhead! Snoop yielded. He took off all of Draco's clothes, just as he was about to rap with him. Crozio, I shitted. Oh, they've been vampires since... They've been vampires since the very first paragraph. I shitted, pointing my wound. Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile, I grabbed my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Cruxio. You dunderhead, I'm going to kill... Oh, you dunderhead. There we go. I don't know. It's fine, you know. Nobody's expecting any consistency from my voice acting. It's fine. Shoot and snap. But suddenly Severus came. Snape put the whip behind his back. Oh, hello, Sev. I was just teaching them something. He lied. But suddenly Lucian and Professor Trevoli came in the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the chains and put Dim around Snap. Then Professor Trevoli said, "Come on, Ebony, let's go." Yeah, I shitted 10 out of 10. What did we learn, everybody? Chapter 31. Author's note. I said shut the fuck up, you grips. Stop calling Ebony a Mary Sue, okay? You do not even know what's going to happen. Okay, so fuck you. Thanks to my BFF Raven for the help. 111111111. Suddenly I had an idea. I shitted myself. I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a Bicka. Bitka? Buffy rocks, Sirius said to Snap. No, I'm not. I was just teaching them something, Snap claimed. Oh, fucking yeah. I took some black Voldemort serum out of my pocket and gave it to Cerberus. He made Snap drink it. He did angrily. Then Lucius took out a tape recorder and started playing it while he did curses on Snap. Then Professor Sinister and Lucian made us get out with Dim while Snape told his secrets. Lucian took Drampur and Draco to the nurse after thanking me 1,000,000 times. Professor Trevoli took me to a dark room. Now I was going to go back in time to seduce Volksmort. Moving posters of... I thought she already went back in time. Wait a minute. I thought she already went back in time, but all right. Oh yeah, replacing... please. How... I would... Anybody with artistic talent... Draw Angron, does Demon Prince or regular, as a gothic vampire. You would have my eternal gratitude. Oh yeah, and also we got Lucius Eternal. You know, the gang's all here. I learned that third grade grammar was a privilege I had. Oh yeah, no. The grammar is only actively getting worse. Privileges can be removed. That's why they are privileges and not rights. So I thought she already went back in time, but I guess not. So here we go. Bloody Mary gave me a black... Oh, sorry, hold on. Moving posters at MCR and Nirvana were all over. Hermione, Darkness, and Willow came too. Bloody Mary, who was Hermione, gave me a black bag from Tom Ridd's store. What's in the bag? I for some reason I'm making her more like Valley Girl, and that's also fine. I asked Professor Trivoli. You will see, she said. I opened the bag, and it was a sexy, tight, low smut. Damn, son, low smut. It was a sexy, tight, low smut, black leather gothic. Oh my god, we are so sexy, tight, low smut, which I'm going to round up to one, black leather gothic dress. 6 goddamn adjectives. I'm imagining she's trying to, like, sometimes the author tries to do bits where there is, like, an actual attempt at a pun. I think it's supposed to be, I didn't know, by the way. I think it's supposed to be low cut, but I think this is an intentional, like, haha. It's like when she tried to say that, like, they're a combination, they're like a pentagram. I think it's supposed to be a bit, but just done stupidly. It had red corset stuff, and there was a slit up the leg. I put it on. My friends helped me put on black fishnets and black pointy boots Willow had chosen. Willow and Darkness helped me put on black eyeliner and blood red lipstick. Oh, lipstick. You look fucking kawaii, bitch. So she can say bitch, okay. Bloody Mary said. Fangs, I said. Oh, God, I didn't drink. I need drink. Oh, yeah, no, we got, like, last time we got ease into the bad grammar. Now it is, like, hitting it like a brick wall. Once again, let all your friends know that they look fucking kawaii, bitch. It's appropriate. You gotta do that. Okay, now you're gonna go back in Tim, said Professor Sinister. You have to do it in a few sessions. She gave me a black gun. I put it in a strap on my fishnets like in Reticent Evil. Then she gave me a black time tuner. After an hour, use the time turner to go back here, Professor Trivoli said. She's also, like, now just entirely switching between the fake name she gives all the characters and the real, and we're just, like, really going there. We're really going there. Then she and Bloody Mary put a pensive in front of me? What do you mean she put a pensive in front of you? What do you, like, usually I can articulate what most things are just by context clues. What is a pensive? What is a pensive? How you doing Fuber? What is a pensive? Mary put a pensive in front of me. What does that mean? Pencil? Is it pencil? No? Let's find out. Good luck, one. Everyone shooted. Darkness and Willow gave me Death's Touch Sin. Then I jumped sexily into the pensive. Oh. So wait, that's actually not a bit. That's actually like a real Harry Potter thing. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. You know what? Fair point. She's like, that's, huh. Suddenly, I was in front of the school. In front of me was one of the sexiest goth guys I had ever seen. He was wearing long, black hair, kind of like Mikey Way, only black. He's already got black hair. He had grin eyes. Maybe, no, that's how I was thinking Gerard Butler, but maybe Mikey Way doesn't, I don't know. He had grin eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong and pale wit skin. He was wearing a black ripped up suit with Vans. It was Tom Bombadil. Hold on, we gotta get Clearly I need a picture for him. Oh god. I just saw a picture of Tom Bombadil from Rings of Power and it made me sad because I had to remember that Rings of Power is real. Don't worry though. Don't worry, I got you covered. This is the kind of thing that like does lead credence to this is a troll theory. Still weird though. Still weird. Still going with that. Still going that that's a weird choice to do. All right, so clearly Vampire and Draco are gone, but Tom Bombadil's still probably there. Name this. Let me rename this. Excellent. There we go. I'm just gonna leave that gyroid spinning in the top. It's fine. Yeah, he's got that. He's got that golf attitude. Coat of blue and his boots are yellow. What's? We'll find out what's next. Yeah, Tom Bombadil's. I actually have a foil alternate art Tom Bombadil that I don't do anything with, because at the end of the day, Tom Bombadil is a deck that does nothing. You spin your wheels forever, and they'll keep printing Saga support, and it's always going to spin its wheels. Chapter 32. I said stop Fleming. I know his name isn't Tom Bombadil. That was a mistake. 1111. If you do not like the story, then you can go screw yourself. You suck. I really like getting into the author's notes. I really like the author's notes. Hi, I said flirtily. I'm Inobi Wade, the new student. I shock my pale hands with their black nail polish with him. The name's... the name's Tom. No, I can't. Yeah, the name's Tom. If I bounce, I can kind of do it. He said, but you can call me Satan. That's my middle name. Sorry, my middle name. Perfect. We shock hands. I need to rename him in my assets to Satan now, of course. Tom Bombadil / Satan, as one does. As one does, so you gotta do that. You gotta do that. Tales from the Hood joke. No, it's real. She uses every name. I said, how you doing, Fuam? Come on, how you doing? How you doing? We need him to rescue them. If there's a singing number in this game this fanfic. No, there was some singing bits, to be fair. It was pure arrogance. They peaked. We peaked. We shock hands. Well, come on, we got to go. Well, come on, we have to go upstairs. For some reason, I'm adding like a bobbing affectation, and it's actually making me do his voice better. Satan said. I followed him. Hey, Satan, do you happen to be a friend of Green Day? Since their MCR and Everresons don't exist yet, Den, I asked. Oh my fucking God, how did you know? Satan gasped. Actually, I like GC a lot too. Get it? Cause GC did that song, I Just Wanna Live, that sounded really 80s. It's all good, Fuber. OMG, me too, I replied happily. Guess what? They have a concert in Hogsmeade, Satan whispered. Hogsmeade, I asked. Yeah, that's what they used to call it in these times before it came Hogsmeade in 2000, he told me all secretively. And there's a really cool shop called Hot Topic. I finished, happy again. How you doing, son? We're going to Hot Topic. He frowned confusedly. No, it's called Hot Issue. Oh, they're doing a bit, aren't? Oh, they're doing a bit. Oh, I'm doing a bit less good now that they did Hot Issue as a joke. He smiled, SKRTVLI, skvirtly. He smiled skvirtly again. Then in 1998, they changed it to Hot Topic. Sorry, he moaned. He changed it to Hot Topic. There we go. Perfect. Oh, everything was making sense for me. So is Dumbledore your principal? You very unbased, me principal. Oh my God. What's this fucking book? Exhale out my nose. Good. Uh-huh. He looked at me in his black nails. I'm in Slytherin. OMFG me too, I shrieked. You go to the skull? Get it, 'cause I'm Gothic? He asked. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm new. I smelled happily. So you guys, I smell. Don't get you someone who stink good. Get somebody who smell happily. Yippee. Yes, me, minor noble lord, me a duke, feeling rather prince-pilled. Got the support of my local liege, doing pretty good. About to be executed for stealing taxes and funding my own private military. Yippee! Suddenly, Dumbledore flew in on his broomstick and started shredding at us angrily. No, Dumbledore was already there. I don't even have to change anything. That's perfect. I just kind of leave him up. He's too good to take off. No talking in the halls! He had short blonde hair and was wearing a polo shirt from American Ogle Outfitters. Stupid Goths! Satan rolled his eyes. He's so mean to us Goths and punks just because we're in Slytherin, and we're not preps. I turned around angrily. Actually, I think maybe it's because you're the Bark Lord. WTF? He asked angrily. Oh, nothing, I said sweetly. Then suddenly, the floor opened. OMFG, no! I screamed as I fell down. Everyone looked at me weirdly. Hey, where are you going? Satan asked as I fell. Well, no, Satan's Tom Bombadil. Duh, are you paying attention? God. Yeah. Oh, this is Bad Moon territory, you get. I got out of the hole. I got out of the hole and it was back in the pensive in Professor Trevelyan's classroom. Dumbledore was there. Dumbledore, I think I just met you, I said. Oh yes, I remember that, Dumbledore said, trying to be all gothic. Sinister came in. Hey, this is my classroom. Wait, WTF, NOB, what the hell are you doing? I looked at her. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. WTF how? I screamed, forgetting she was a teacher for a second. But she's a goth, so it's okay. Professor Sinister looked sad. I was drinking Voldemort serum. She started to cry black tears of depression. Dumbledore didn't know about them. Hey, if you're crying tears of blood... Hey, are you crying tears of blood? He asked curiously, tucking a tear. Fuck off, we both said, and Dumbledore took his hand away. Professor Sinister started crying again in her chair, sobbing limpid tears. OMFG NOB, I think I'm addicted to Voldemort serum. See, everybody, now this is a very special episode of My Immortal. Secret Fifth House. Raccoon Police Department would be better than this. Boy howdy. Oh boy howdy, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the time where they break the Harry Potter logic. This one time, obviously, clearly. Author's note. See you fucking preps, go fuck yourselves. That's serious issues. 20 go to hell. 1111112. Yeah, Voldemort. Apparently, I saw there's apparently a bigger YouTuber that just drinks like Miracle Whip from the squeezy bottle, and like I like Miracle Whip and mayonnaise and whatnot, but not quite at that level. Not quite at that level. Chapter 33. I said shut up, it's not my fault, okay? If you don't like my story, then you're a prep. So fuck you, flamers. P.S. I'm not updating until you give me feed God reviews. In this time a minute. You suck. Thanks, Raven, for the help. I promise to help you with your story, lols. Yeah, this definitely feels like once again, I do kind of think we're deep in troll era, but also, yeah, it's fine. Still once again, if you're doing this, you're also crazy. It's fine. Oh my fucking god, I shooted sadly. Should we get you to St. Manga's, bitch? Hell no, she said. Listen, Agoggy? Oh, listen, Agoggy? I need your help. Next, Tim, you go back, and Tim, do you think you could ask Tom Anderson for some help? Sure, I said sadly. I went outside the door. Draco was there. He was wearing a big black GC t-shirt, which was his Panamas. Big black t-shirt, which was his Panamas. I know a lot of you are going to be focused on the word t-shirt, and I think that's fair. I think that's understandable. I really love the phrase Panamas, and I don't know why. I think it's because like we're at the point in time where like, or they could be Panamas too. But like we people already speak like this, so this isn't that weird. I just want to wear my Panamas. There we go. Roughly 2006. Next year will be the 20th anniversary, and if I had any amount of mental planning, I would have done that then, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, this wasn't like a recent thing, too. So, yeah, there's like, once again, even if this is a troll, this is a troll that 19 years ago committed to the bit. Also, yeah, like, it's if somebody is doing this as a bit, they also do speak the language. So, yeah, RuneScape Speak was definitely like this. I wouldn't even call this leet speak. It's just bad, like, mid 2000s grammar. If you like, there's a lot of being online that like now like auto checking and auto spelling and like, you know, stuff will kind of fix a lot of these kind of issues that don't exist anymore. But still, God, if this ended with in Garfield Effect, where he punches through space-time and then just disappears from the story forever, if it wrapped back around to this would have been great. There we go. Hold on. So yeah, he got on his Panamas. Hey, sexy, I said. How'd it go, Enobi? He asked in a voice that was so sexy and kind of low, like Gerard Way when he's talking. Fine, I responded. We stared to go back into the dorm. How far'd you go with Satan? Draco asked jealously. Not too far, lol. I borked. Not too far, lol. Hey guys, can I be honest? I didn't know I could make horn noises. That's the first time I've ever done that. That was on a whim. I found out that I just hit the magical note where that was me. I didn't pull out a horn. I just made a horn. Holy shit, I did, Robert. Oh yeah, we're deep in the shit. We're deep in the shit now. Yeah, how for Unreal. I felt the clown take control. Will you have to do it with him? Draco asked angstily. I hope not too far, I shouted angrily. Then I felt bad for shooting at him. I said, sorry, we French. What happened to Snipe? I growled. You will see. Draco giggled mistressly. Oh man, Draco has been so cucked by this that now he is no longer boyfriend. He is now enemy's mistress. We're at that level. We are at that level. Yeah, no, yeah. I leveled up from this fanfic. I apparently unleashed a hidden clown within. He opened the door. Snap and Lumpkin were there. Sirius was pokering them by staging them with a black knife. No, please, Lumpkin begged as Sirius started to suck his blood. I laughed statistically. I took some photons out of him. I will now become charged. Great. I took some photons off him and Snap being torqued. Okay, I know this is men, but think about it. They are pedos and Snap tried to wrap them. And Newe, Sadit's Rock, has anyone seen Shrek Attack 3? fuck is that? Okay. We took some of Snipe's blood, then Draco and I went back to our rooms. We sat on my gothic black coffin. My clothes were kind of dirty. You know, you gotta wash them clothes. You don't want to raw dog your garlic clothes. You gotta wash them first. So I put on a black leather outfit thingy, kind of like the one. I know she's trying to say Celine, like Celine, but it's turned into Celine. Has an Andre world. If you haven't heard of it, then fuck yeah! I put on some black platform high heels. God, she's gone so gothic. She is now full stripper. I don't know. The thing is, like once again, according to the metafiction of this fandom, she, I believe, only saw the first 2 or 3 movies and only then kinda. So I think what has happened here, I think what's going on here is that she just like a lot of characters she was aware of. Like, you know, you can kind of understand who Osmosis is through Harry Potter knowledge stuff. But then supposedly, once again, in the meta plot, her friend told her, who read the books, told her more about the story, which is why you're getting like Professor Trivoli and like time tuners and stuff. That's the, like I said, that's the meta plot of the book. We're doing some like House of Leaves shit to fucking My Immortal, which is excellent. I also need to finish House of Leaves. I got House of Leaves like 3 or 4 years ago on a whim after hearing it recommended a lot. And I was starting to like it, and I did that thing where I dropped the thing I like for no real reason. I need to get back to that though. I was liking House of Leaves. But yeah, it's a fiction within the fiction. Yeah, that's why I gotta put on my smart people glasses because it's real smart ideas. Oh yeah. This is like have you guys ever heard the idea of knowledge that makes you dumber? I spend a lot of my time doing that. I spend a lot of time doing that. Like I had this revelation where I was trying to like also thank you for the Meowbernock. There's a friend of mine who really likes like dark witchy Appalachian stuff. So I recommended them the new like Hellboy Crooked Man, which I did genuinely like. But now I'm like, I willingly wallow in the filth. My tastes are like a raccoon. I wallow in the garbage. I look for the little gems, but my body is so suffused with trash that like, do I even know what's good anymore? Like, could I even recommend that to anyone? Like, it's like my ideas are all like, it's all fucked. Possum would be good. No, here's the thing. Possums are good and possums do root through trash, but I think raccoons are the more like trash beast, if that makes any sense. Possums are great and lovable little critters, but when I think about rooting through garbage, I'm sorry, I think raccoon. Yeah, so yeah, my brain is filled with bad information that makes me dumber. The thing is, I actually the thing is, I would argue, Robert, it's not like I was like getting like my brain was hurting or anything. I just have a really bad issue of me, the person. Like I drop so many good things. Like every time I've played Nier Automata, I've loved it. I've enjoyed it. I've never finished that game. Every time I'll drop it because like my life will get really busy or like something will come up or just like something else like new and sudden I need to deal with or like play with or do something with takes my attention and I never get back to it. I think I've tried to play Nier Automata like 3 times and I've just never finished it. Like maybe someday I'll just stream Nier just so I can have an excuse to do it, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a long game too, so I'm iffy about streaming longer games. So like maybe I'll just never finish Nier. I don't know. We'll find out someday. Anyway, I was about to say too. It's really funny that like the line between Gothic and stripper are basically the exact same. Like we get the black platform high heels, like for sure. What do you call an in-play explosive trap? An anti-tank mine? There we go. Nier, I hardly knew her. Yeah, it sucks and I don't like, that's one of those things that like every now and then, like I'm like, I should really see if I can get diagnosed for ADHD. I think legitimately I need to, but it's every time I look for diagnosis things, they're really expensive. It's like you're going to take 2 doctor's appointments, and even with insurance, this will be $500 each. And I'm like, oh no, I can't do that. Someday I'm going to pony up. Even if I'm 40 and I find out, then officially that'll be fine. I would not be surprised if there's some of that anywhere. Anyway, we started to take each other's clothes. I talk off his shit, and he had a 6-pack lols. We started to make out like in The Grudge. Did they make out in Grudge? No, listen, no, I'm not going to put that on Throne. I'm not going to put ADHD diagnosis on Throne. No. No, 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 it's not a distraction thing. It's just straight up, it's expensive. It's expensive and requires planning several doctor's visits. And then you got to actually convince them that like there's a genuine concern and you're not trying to bilk them out of drugs, which is also tricky. Anyway, enjoy trashy cultivator novels. Yeah, exactly. I think everybody likes their own form of trash. Mine's bad fantasy movies, and this shit right here. Oh no. Oh no. He caught his wetness in my you-know-what sexily. I got an orgy. I know it says orgy. Okay, I'm gonna scroll. Like it says, it's covered, but it spells orgy. I can feel like in my brain, she wanted to type orgy. It's gonna be orgy. It's gonna be orgy. Hey Draco, oh me fucking good Draco! I screamed passively as he got an eructation. I love you, Tabby, he whispered sexily, and then we fell asleep. Lol. My guilty trash pleasure is VTubing. Yay! I get to enable your garbage. I get to enable your garbage. So everybody, what did we learn from that chapter? What did we learn from this chapter, everybody? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? You don't have to respond. It's aroused. I understand aroused is the emotion you're feeling. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll move on so that everyone can get sufficiently dry. It'll be great. Yeah, just a passive orgy. It's fine. Orgy. Yeah, never have expectations. What's the point? Author's note. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like this one I need to be really loud. Hold on. Go back up from the mic. Shut the fuck up, you preps! Have you even read the story? You're probably all just preps and doses, so fuck you! Thanks to Raven for the help. 1. I love how like the more I yell, the more fun it is to do that voice. It's a fun voice. Like I could, like if I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up, you preps. Like that's fun, but you gotta scream it. It's great. Luckily, this is where living alone is really coming in handy. I don't live in an apartment. I live in a house I'm renting, so I can't yell like super loud, the usual, the walls are only so thick, but still. Oh, I do love the idea that like, when Cyberdwarf did not get his apple bottom woman, he turned to fan fiction. I think that's relatively canon. I'm glad you guys like because the thing is, it reads like somebody's doing bad Scottish, like not actual Scottish. I mean, like when you see somebody try to be Scottish on the internet, it reads exactly like it. I can't help it. It's great. Disgusting. Yeah, exactly. It's so fun. I woke up in the coffin the very next day. There we go. I woke up in the coffin the next day. Draco was gone. I got up and put on a black tight sexy dress. Sorry, a black tight sexy. There's no vowels in that. There's no vowels in that whatsoever. That was all ripped at the end. There was. Hold on. I probably also need to make sure I reset the Luigi. I gotta make sure the Luigi's Mansion is appropriately looped. There we go. Whenever I forget to loop Luigi's Mansion, I will just go and do it in advance. There was red corset stuff going up the front. It's also funny because of the way it was saying so much like da and then corset with a K. It does also read very orky. One of these days I will do an orky full read of My Immortal and it's going to be fantastic. Oh shit, hold on. No, sorry. I had the darkest thought was like, Orc Breaker Boys My Immortal Kill Team. Can't do that. Can't do that. I have too many other projects. Nope. Can't spend money on dumb shit. Can't do any more projects. I gotta at least get my Saturnine Dreads done one of these days. There was red corset stuff going up the front and the back, and it came up to my knees. There was a slit in the dress, like it Mr. and Miss. She's very progressive. Mr. and Mr. Smith, you know. Sorry, Simth. Wow. What Mr. and Mrs. Smith was woken up. I can't even do that as a bit. I started laughing to her. I put on ripped black fishnets and black Stilton boots. Suddenly, Sorius cocked on the door. I opened it. Oh my god, the spelling is actively getting worse. I'm at the point that I don't even necessarily know which character this is. Sirius, probably. Hi, Ebony, he said. Guess what? You have to come to Professor Sinister's office. Okay. Okay, I said in a depressed voice. I had wanted to fuck Draco or maybe listen to MCR or... Oh my god, Evanescence. Hold on. This is... How you doing, Esme? How you doing? We are in like chapter... God, what chapter are we on, actually? I legitimately don't... Let's see. We're in the deep back half of My Immortal. We're on chapter 34. It is actively getting harder to read. I need to, like, everybody. Evanescence. Evanescence. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, that spelling is oof. Oh baby, it is. Yeah, that's how words work. It's gonna. I need to hide some shit. There we go. I don't need Tom Bombadil yet. Anyway, I came anyway. You know, it'd be like that. So what the fuck happened to Snip and Lupin? I asked. Sorius flirtily. I don't even remember who this is. Yes, this is supposed to be Sirius Black, but I don't fucking know anymore. I fucking tortured them. He answered back in a statistic way. They are an Abscazian now. Lol. I laughed evilly. Where are Draco and Vampira? I muttered. They are excused from school today. Sodomized moan sex. It's like, okay, that feels very troll. That like, this is where it almost feels like this is where the troll is really starting to take hold. Like sodomized moan sexually. Like, come on, come the fuck on. Right now, they are watching The Nightmare Before Xmas. We went into the office. Professor Sinister was there. She was wearing a gothic black dress that was all ripped all over, kind of like the one Amy Lee wears in this pic. HEDP. She was drinking some Voldemort syrup. Okay, so there's like supposedly a link that's supposed to be there that's just not there. Don't worry, I'm going to get through. Yeah, I'm eventually going to go so far, I'm going to find the forbidden chapters of My Immortal that aren't real. Oh yeah, no, like once again, this like the theoretical like House of Leaves conceit is that like she doesn't really know any of the characters too well, you know? She just thinks Sirius Black is supposed to be a gothic werewolf man. She took out the pensive and the time torner. Annabelle, you have to do another session now. Also, I need you to get me the cure for being addicted, she said sadly. Good luck, Fangs. And then I jumped into the Pensive again. Suddenly, I looked around. I was in the Great Hall eating Count Chorkala. It was morning, like you're weeping. I was sitting next to Satan. Hold on, I gotta get Satan back. I have to get Satan back. There we go. Good old Voldemort. I was sitting next to Satan. On the table was a tall Gothic man. With long black hair, pale skin, and blue eyes, wearing a suit and black Converse shoes. He looked just like Sherilyn Manson. Oh yes, I love Sherilyn Manson. I noticed he was drinking a portent. Who's he? I asked. Oh, that's Professor Slutborn. Professor Slutborn. I love it's everybody. You know what? I'm rebranding. I'm no longer Halbernock. I don't need other titles. I got the perfect one. Forged from the loins of horrors, it is I, Professor Slutborn. Hold on. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Once again, even if this is entirely accidental, every now or like some of these lines are still chef's kiss. Yeah, we're all getting fucking turned on Portland. It's gonna be great. He's the Portent's teacher, Ebony. Yeah, I asked. Did you know that Marilyn Manson is playing in Hogsmeade tonight? And they are showing the exercise at the movies before that. Yeah? Well, do you want to go to the concert and the movie with me? Chapter 35, Professor Bloomer versus Slotboard collab. Oh, that'd be great. Ghost of You. Author's note. Thanks to Susie for the idea, you rock. Fuck off, preps. Thanks to the Ravenfold to help you rock, girl. P.S. I'm going to end the story real soon, so fuck you. Oh yeah, and if you know any Gothic names, please tell me, cause I need one for serious things. I went into the conman room thinking of Satan. Suddenly I gasped. Draco was there! I gasped. He was as hot as Eva, wearing black leather pants, a black Lonkenprack t-shirt, and black eyeliner. Draco, what the fuck are you dong? What the fuck are you dong? Versus Slut 18, I can do a bunch of Doom Kings. If I didn't, I have plans for next April Fools. I already have plans for next April Fools. If I didn't, that would be great. Huh? He asked. Then I remembered. It wasn't Draco. It was Lucan. He still had two arms. Aw, isn't that nice? Oh, hi, Lucian, I said. I'm Annabie, the new student at law. We shook hands. My voice was, oh, yes, Satan told me about you. Lucian said. He pointed to a group of sexy gothic guys. They were sitting in a corner cutting. It was serious. Vampire's dad and Snap, all of them were wearing black eyeliner and black good Schralut band shirts. Listen, I'm a goth band with those guys, he said. We're playing tonight at the Marilyn Manson show as backup. Oh, really? I asked. Oh God, once again. The oh really, y'all really. There we go. We're getting to some like real vintage internet. Oh, that's what a fine year that was. What a fine year that was. Yeah, it's arguably the plot of My Immortal is that like she wants to fuck all the gothic guys, but feels bad about it because she also wants to have a relationship. She wishes for cake and also to eat it. Yeah. Yes, he said. We are called X Black X Tier X. I played the gutter. Spartacus plays the drums. he said, pointing to him. Snap plays the bass, and James plays the guitar, to even though we call him Samara after Samara in the ring. Hey, bastards, I told them. They gave me death's touch sin. Then I gasped again. But you don't have a lead singer, I asked. Lucian looked Dawn sadly. We used to, but she did. She attempted suicide by slitting her wrists. Oh my fucking god, that's so fucking sad, I gasped. It's okay, but we need a new lead. I can't say that. Singer. They spelled it really wrong. Samaro said. Oh, sorry. Oh, but we need a new lead singer, Samaro said. There we go. So he's Harry Potter's dad, so I gotta do him exactly like Harry Potter. Well, I said I'm in a band myself. Really? Asked Snap. I couldn't believe it. He used to be Gothic? Yeah, we're called Bloody Gothic Rose 666. Do you want a HR, Human Resources Department, hear me sing? Yeah, said everyone. So the guys took out their guitars. Can I say that their guitars would be a really great, fucking German cover band? Ah, yes, we are their guitars and we are going to play the music at you. A 1, 2, 3. I love their guitars. They began to play a song by, get it, cause by guys are so sexy, by Gurnday. Oh, there's a singing bit. Here we go. Hold on. Let me take a drink for this. German, I agree. Hell yeah. I walked this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams. I snag sexily. I do not own the lyrics to that song. Everyone gasped. And Nopabi, will you join the band, please? Begged Lucian, Samoro, Sirius, and Snap. Okay, I shrugged. Are we going to play tonight? Yeah, they said. Okay, I said, but I knew that I had to get a new outfit. I walked outside wondering how I could go forward in time. Suddenly, someone jumped in front of me. It was Morty McFlea! The only one. They are humorless and efficient. Yeah. I think the funny thing, it's on one hand, that's I don't even think that stereotype holds up that much anymore, but also I do remember in college I had a roommate from he was an exchange student from Germany. He's like, hey, I know that us Germans, we have a very rough reputation, and I promise I'm not going to be a little stick in the mud. And if we did not clean the bathroom every one day, and I mean full deep clean, he threw a fit. He would also take up all the space in the fridge with his protein bars. Weird guy. It was really interesting because he was so unironically humorless and efficient. He purposely, his room was that have you ever seen those joke male living spaces that's a mattress and then a small TV and that's it? He didn't even have the TV. He just had the mattress. I'm like, damn, man, you are not doing good. You're not doing good. Yeah, that's nowhere here. Don't worry about it. Oh, I got you. It caught me off guard because that was a very interesting period of time where I also had a very I don't think he was maybe his gen. No, I don't think he was a Zoomer necessarily. I would have been maybe 24 and he might have been 19, maybe. But he was from Tamil. And he was extremely new to America. He spoke English very well, but he's like, hey, Hal, look, I'm making a meme. I'm making a dank meme, Hal. And he was so excited. I was like, oh, buddy, buddy. Okay. That's fine. It did show me some really banging Tamil movies. Well, I wish I could remember the name of them. I one of these days I need to find them. I mentioned them one of them was a really gripping crime drama where this Indian I think these are all Tollywood movies. I could be wrong though, but I think he said they were both from Tollywood. One of them was this dad this boy tried like was like his daughter went to like a summer camp and some shithead teen boy filmed her in the shower and then was trying to blackmail her with it. And then things got out of hand and I think he ended up killing like I think he either killed the boy with a shovel or what, and then he basically did like the dad version of Taken, where he's like, I'm gonna bury him and then nobody's gonna know. And I'm gonna coach my family. I'm gonna do like very serious like sets of steps to avoid this. To avoid detection. And there's like actually it's almost kind of got that like Death Note thing going on where there's like a detective who's like, I know what the fuck you're up to. I know you killed this boy. And like they would go over to this pile of dirt and the dad would look really nervous and the detective's like, I got you now, motherfucker. And then they dug it up and there'd be like a dead goat in there. He's like, I didn't want my family to see it because it's all like rotted and stinks bad and stuff like that. That was a good movie. And the other one was about a guy who was getting ready for his wedding, and then he like called a funky phone number and got possessed by an avenging Indian spirit that made him during the night he would basically turn into like mythological Indian Batman, where he would go and beat up people and punish sinners according to like really specific stuff. He would basically reenact like kind of like I don't know really anything about like anything to do with any amount of Indian religion, Hinduism, nothing at all. But there would be kind of things of like, there was like a chef, kind of like Indian Ghost Rider. There would be like a chef guy was like doing some shady shit and he would like kill the guy and like put his head in a soup pot. And it was supposed to be like reminiscent of some kind of like punishment from hell. It was neat, but also it was a very like the first one was like a very serious crime drama, right? But the second one was like, if you think of like, as an American, you're like stereotypical Indian movie with like big bombastic singing and dance numbers. And then a man who's very pudgy with a mustache beating the ever loving Christ out of half the countryside. It was both of those things. It was a fun watch. I could not tell you the name of either of them, but both were fun watches for very different reasons. Yeah, that was my most multicultural experience I had. I actually met a lot of people from all over the world in college. It was really fun because I grew up in a small dirt farmer town in the middle of nowhere. So I was like, hey, outside world, yippee! And now I'm a VTuber. I get to interact with people from all over and subject them to dog shit like this. It was Morty McFlea. He was wearing a black Banad t-shirt and black baggy jeans. What the hell are you doing here? I asked. I will help you, so go forward in Tim, Inobi, he said seriously. Then he took out a black Tim machine. I went into it and suddenly I was forward in Tim. Chapter 36. I need a drink. Honestly, I don't want to step in any shit for good luck. I said stop flaming, okay? I bet you are a proly old 70-year-olds. You portuses, you're a prep. On your thanks to Raven for the help. 111. Have fun in England, girl. There you go. We love going forward at Tim. We love Tim. I looked around in a depressed way. Suddenly, I found Professor Sinister, Bloody Mary, Socrates. I think she spelled Socrates right, but I had to say Socrates, you know. No. I guess she probably called Tom Bombadil Tim once. That's probably close there. Bloody Mary, Socrates, and Draco, Vampire, and Willow were there too. OMFG Saurus, I saw you, and Samaro, and Snipped, and everyone. I can't believe Snap used to be gothic. Yeah, I know, Sirius said sadly. Oh, hey there, bitch, Professor Trevoli said in an emo voice, drinking some Volksamort serum. Hi, fucker, I said. Listen, Satan asked me out to a gothic cornet and a movie, so I need a sexy new outfit for the date. Also, I'm playing in a gothic band, so I need an outfit for that too. Oh, my Satan. Get it, lols, cause she gothic. Gas Bloody Mary. Want to go to Hot Topic to shop for your outfit? OMFS. Let's have a group cutting session. Why is Socrates there? Why not? Said Professor Trevoli. I can't fucking wait for that, but we need to get some stuff first, said Willow. Yeah, we need some potions for Professor Trivoli so she won't be addicted to Volk serum anymore, and also, some love potion for Enobi. Oh, sorry. Also, some love potion for Enobi, Darko said, resultantly. Well, we have potions class now, Willow said, so let's go. We went sexily to potions class, but Snap wasn't there. Inside, instead there was Cornelio Fuck. I love him. I love Cornelian Fuck. No, I think people have been saying "Oh my Satan" as a joke as long as people have been saying "Oh my God" as a thing. I'm gonna be honest, Lana. That does happen in another fanfic I will be reading tonight, probably, but not this one. Not this one, I don't think. But that is weirdly precedent. You'll see why later. See, hey, where the fuck is Dumbledore? Draco shouted angrily. Shut the fuck up, Cornelia fuck. He is in Amsterdam now with Snip and Lupin. He is old and weak and has cancer. I am Cornelia. I need TV for my bunghole. My friends and I talked angrily. Can you believe Snap used to be gothic? Vampire said surprisingly. That's it, Cornelio fucking shooting angrily. I'm getting Professor Bridge. He stomped out angrily. Me friends and I began talking again. I began to drink some blood mixed with beer. Suddenly, I saw Hargrid in the cupboard. What the fuck is he doing? I asked. Then I look at Draco. He was wearing tons of eyeliner and he looked sexier than ever. Suddenly, Hargif, what the fuck are you doing? He shooted. I looked around. Hargrid was putting something in my glass of blood. Darko and Vampire started to beat him up sexily. God, you're such a poser. I shooted at Hargrid. Suddenly, I looked at what he was putting in the blood. It was amnesia portion? I like how it's something that's supposed to be like my God, we're hanging on bated breath. Chapter 37. Author's note. Okay, everybody, I'm going on vacation on the 1st of July, so I'm either going to need to think or up that in a week. Thanks, oh yeah. Prep stop flaming the story, Raven, thanks for the help. See you girl after vacation. Yeah, it's the ways that words get misspelled in this are excellent. Oh shit, Darko's point of view, lol. Vampire and I chained Hargrid to the floor. Oh, me fucking Satan, Enobi said. She was so hot. Maybe I could use your amnesia potion to make Satan fall in love with me faster. But you're so sexy and wonderful anyway, Tata, said Vampire. Why would you need it? To make everything go faster, lol. But you won't have to do it with him or anything, will you? I asked jealously. OMG, you guys are so scary, said Brittany. Oh my God. A fucking prep. Shut the fuck up, said Willow. Okay, well, anyway, let's go to Professor Trivoli's room. Draco, Ebery, and I... Wait. So we're no longer Draco anymore, we're someone else. Draco, Ebery, and I went to Professor Sinister's room, but Professor Sinister wasn't there. Instead, Tom Red was. How did I do? Oh, 5 fuckers! I forget how I did. How did I do, Tom Red? Hi. Hi, fuckers. I don't even know anymore. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, I got some cool new clothes. I took a bag of clothes from the bag. It was a gothic black leather miniskirt that said 666 on the back. black Stilton boots, blood red fishnets, and a black corset. I feel, yeah, you know, she deserves a vacation. I feel like I'm disassociated now, though. It's great. Gee, thanks. We're back to Ebony now. They spelled her name so many times. My brain's like, yeah, it's Envy. Free to play. It's her. Will you be gothic, my lord? I took the clothes in the bag. Okay, Professor Sinister isn't here. What the fuck should we do? Asked Draco. Suddenly, he looked at a sign on the block wall. Oh my fucking Satan! I screamed as I read it. On it, it said, everyone, Professor Sinister is away. She is too gothic. She is an Azkabanian now. Classes shall be taught by Dubledork, who is back, but he shall not be principal for now. Sincerely, Professor Rumbridge. Yeah, delicious cheesy shoes. OMFG, I shouted angrily. How could they do that? Suddenly, Dumbledore came. You know, Dumbledore. I love the way, because like, I'm pretty sure that back then saying that somebody came still meant that, like, you know, they ejaculated. But like there's a clear at any point in the story, the saying someone came has a blissful ignorance, which is kind of great. Yeah, Azkaban has upgraded to a full country. Oh my god, hold on. What the hell are you doing in my face? He began to shoot angrily. Suddenly, I saw Morty McFly's back Tim machine. I jumped seductively into it, leaving Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, I was back in Tim. I looked around. It was Professor Slotborn's face. I sneaked around. Suddenly, I saw the amnesia potion on his desk. It was black with blood red pentagrams in it. It was the shape of a cross. I put it in my pocket. Suddenly the door opened. It was Professor Slutgorn. Oh, it's slutty Aragorn. I don't even remember who this is supposed to be. Gee, what are you doing, fucker? He shouted angrily. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I shouted angrily. I'm sorry, I was just looking around because I thought it was class. Oh, sorry. You said, finally hoping he couldn't see the potion in your pocket. This is a first person now, I guess. Oh, okay, you can go now, said Professor Slutborn. Yeah. Yes, this is in first person, okay. You went to the conman room after putting on my clothes? Oh, my brain is bubbling. Oh, I can feel it's leaking now. I am being reduced to slurry. Silius, Samara, and Snap were there practicing Vampires Will Never Hurt You by MCR. Oh, hi, you guys, I said seductively. Where's Satan? Oh, he's coming. spelled the way you think it does, said Sirius. BTW, you can call me Hades now. Suddenly, Satan came, spelled like actually like more normally. He was wearing a smexy black leather Jackson, black Cobra shoes, a Slipknot t-shirt, and a black tie. Okay, I will see you guys at the concert, I said, and then I went with Satan. Anyway, what have we learned? What have we learned? What have we learned? What are we learning right now actively? We truly are a melting pot of ideas indeed. Like my brain is now a melting pot of the goop that makes up my body. Author's note. Oh, what does everyone think if I end the story and then I add some more to it after vocation? Oh, Jan's prep, stop flaming. If you don't like my story, then take my quiz, okay? Then you'll see if you're gothic or not. Yeah, we're actively unlearning now. Yeah, if it's like you're gonna be like, I feel different, and then you realize that like you don't remember the way rain smells, and you're like, what the fuck? That's what I'm doing. I'm actively erasing memories. Actively removing that. Oh, we are so far beyond God's light. I mean, as VTuber watchers, you're already like a little off there. What is English again? I don't know anymore. I only speak Gothic. This. Oh, you know what? I bet you know what? Oh God, they're doing 40K audiobooks wrong. That's low Gothic, and then high Gothic is when her friend's editing. Oh, there we go. It's getting really hard to read. Genuinely, like I feel myself losing the plot, but fuck yeah, let's go. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Satan and I walked to his car. It was a black car with pentagrams all over it. On the license plate said, also Dumbledore's not here anymore. It's still Tom Bombadil though. You can all be Gothic. I can't stop you. I can't stop you. On the license plate, it said 666, just like Draco's car. I went in seductively. Stan started to drive it. We talked about Satanism, lol, because we was named after Satan, cutting, music, and being Gothic. Oh, we're back to Voldemort. Oh, my Satan, Gerard is so fucking hot. Voldemort agreed as we smoked some weed. Cause bi guys are hot, so they are sensitive. I love them, lol. Goes fucks a bi guy. Lol, I totally decided not to commit suicide when I heard Helena. I said in a flirty voice. Hey, Satan, do you know the cure for when people are addicted to Voldemort serum? Well, he thought, I think you have to drink vampire blood. Suddenly, Voldemort parked the car behind a black movie theater. Satan and I walked outside. We went into the movie theater where they were showing The Exorcist. And then a boy and a girl were doing it. Suddenly, a serial killer came lol. I don't think that's what The Exorcist is like, but okay. Yeah, get fucked. Get fucked. Ruin all your Hades runs. Yippee. Lol, Satan and I laughed at the blood cause we're sadists. While Satan was watching the movie, I had an idea. I took Satan's Gothic Black Nightmare Before Christmas cigar sexily from his pocket and put some amnesia potion in it. Then I put it back in his black Emily the Strange bag. Satan turned around and started to smoke it. Smoke potion every day. Black clouds with red pentagrams in them started to fly around everywhere. Oh, MFG! Satan said, jumping up. I gasped cause I was afraid he noticed. And Obi, guess what? I knew that the amnesia potion worked. Amnesia potion has not been invented yet, so it will not work, he said. Too bad, cause I wanted you to use some on me. Cool. I raised my eyes suggestively, and then he took off my cloves, my beautiful garlic cloves, sexily, and we started to make out. I took off his shit. He had a six-pack, just like Gerard Way. We Frenched. The story progresses. Yeah, you know, as one does. Yeah, why doesn't? Yeah, I don't know. You know, sometimes listen, you gotta do them right, or you don't get the effect you want. I also do like that. Like, I was joking about this being like orc fan fiction, but if you think about it, it actually does like follow orc logic. They're like, oh no, the potion didn't work. We haven't invented it yet. It's like, oh duh. Oh, we're fucking gits. We didn't invent the potion yet. Oh, no. There we go. Anyway. Oh, excuse me, but you're going to have... Oh, hold on. Excuse me, but you're going to have to leave? Shooted the lady behind us. She was a prep. Some prep just watching some goth teens fuck, I guess. I don't know. Fuck you, I said suddenly. I attacked her, sucking all her blood. And no! She screamed. All the preps in the theater screamed. Oh, I thought we were out. Like, for some reason, I don't know why I thought this was a drive-in theater. Like, I don't know what gave me that impression, but sure, okay. But everyone else crapped because Satan and I look so cute together. Satan and I started to walk outside. When you see a pale bitch suck blood, you just gotta shit. Oh boy. So FG, how did you do that? Voldemort asked. Voldemort's about as close as she's gotten to actually saying Voldemort correctly. Asked in a turned on voice. The way I sounded, very turned on. I'm a vampire, I said as we went to the car. Seriously? He gasped. Yeah, seriously, I said, drinking some beer. Satan started to drive the car. I smelled happily. She's fucked Draco a couple times. I don't think she actually got the fuck Voldemort or Harry Potter. She's gotten close. I would need to double check. She might have fucked Harry Potter, but she's probably going to be fucking Voldemort soon. We'll find out. I remember one detail from this late in the story, so we'll see how that affects your body count. It's too bad we didn't get to see the rest of the movie, don't you think? Yeah, I said as we kized passively. Satan parked in the black driveway next to the place where Draco and I had watched GC for the first time. We went inside where Marilyn Manson was playing and started to mosh law. And to people know you've gone too far. Juice Chris Superstar. Like the way Marilyn Manson says. Screamed Marilyn on the stage. On the stage. We did the devil fingers. I started to dance really close to Satan. He was so schmexy. He looked at me all emo with his gothic red eyes, and he looked exactly like Mikey Way. I almost got an orgasm suddenly. Marilyn Manson stopped singing. Egads. Let me check I've clearly been taking notes this whole time. Yeah. I think Draco and Vampire the two confirmed ones. Also, Draco did fuck Harry Potter because every boy in this is bi, except when they're not. I think according to the author logic, everybody who's like a boy that Ebony could fuck is bi, because that activates her nascent Fujo neurons. I don't think Dumbledore is gay in this one, though. I think this is prior to Dumbledore's gay lore. Well, this is going to be a really weird Google search. When did Dumbledore become gay? Oh, okay, there. When was Dumbledore revealed to be gay? Thank you for fixing that. October 2007. Oh! Guys, you know what that means, right? Dumbledore does not come out as gay. Oh, I mean, J.K. Rowling doesn't make Dumbledore gay until 1 year from when this is released. Wow, yeah. This predates gay Dumbledore lore, which is really amusing. Yeah, this is where J.K. Rowling got the idea, You're cute. Yeah, she definitely read this. Yeah. J.K. Rowling was like, shit, why do I even bother? Why do I even bother, like, putting effort into things? This is so much cooler. All right. I would like to peasant X black X tier X11, he said. I ran on stage. Lucian, Samaro, Snap, and Hades were there. They started to play their installments. I got on Stag. Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say, I sang. I did not own the lyrics to that song. My voice sounded like a pentagram between Amy Lee and the girl version of Gerard Way. Everyone clapped. Everyone clapped. Yippee! I love it because and then everybody clapped is like an ironic joke thing now, but it's real. It's real in this. Satan got an eructation. I'm not okay, I sang finally. Suddenly, Lucian started playing the song wrong by mistake. OMFG! I was like, I gotta do his. He's British like his son. Oi, OMFG! Wheeled James. What the fuck? Whoops, I'm sorry, said Lucian. Oh, you fucking asshole! James shouted angrily. You guys are such preps, Snap said. Come on, it was a mistake. Yeah, it's not his fault, said Sirius. I know, he ruined the fucking song, yelled Samaro. You guys stop, I shouted angrily, but it was too late. They all began to fight. Suddenly, Samaro took out his knife. OMFG, no! Shouted Lucian, but it was too late. James tried to shoot off his arm. And then I jumped sexily in front of the bullet. No! 111 yielded everyone, but it was too late. Suddenly everything went black. So this is chapter 28. This is where the mask comes off kinda, I guess. Maybe. Oh, yeah. I don't think J.K. Rowling was like... I feel like every time J.K. Rowling was like, you know what? I'm going to be a person of the world. She was like, yes, I need an Asian student. There needs to be an Asian student. Cho Chang. Yeah, there we go. I did an Asian. I think I also recall at one point that somebody was like people would ask her to like, hey, is there a student of like X like religion or nationality? And that was during the era where J.K. Rowling was like top of the world, everyone gave a shit, and she would just say like the dumbest name you could possibly think of. But yeah, so this is so this chapter though. So this is, I'm gonna hide NOB. Supposedly, chapter 39. I Am a Trolling Genius Laws by Coruscate Corruption, which links to something, which I'm not going to click necessarily. So this is, I guess, when the troll who had already taken over or is taking over now is trying to be like, yeah, I pulled the wool on your eyes. It's me, normal person. So here we go. So we got evil red text, which I think this is original in fanfiction.net, but I think this is a collection done by Project Terra. This is a NeoCity site too, which is really, really fun. Yeah, it's just like, it's like we need, like, is there any Swedish students who went to Hogwarts? Yes, it is, Doorknob Licorice. Yeah, Doorknob Salty Licorice. Yeah, the Swedish student. Yeah, Doorknob Salty Licorice. That's him. Yeah. J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling. This is a NeoCity, so I forget if that's like a copy of a GeoCities or not. J.K. Rowling. Is there any students from Pakistan? Like, yeah. There's Stan Packer. Yeah, he comes from the school. Hackingsburg. Yeah, that's right. I'm J.K. Rowling. Yeah. Yeah, basically, like Patty McGinnis kind of bullshit. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I need to do something real quick. So, we're getting to a part of the arc where supposedly the author is going mask off that they are a troll. So what I need to do is I need to do some things. What I need to do is let's remove this. I need to do a different Luigi's Mansion one, but I think we're going to go back to this. We take a sip and let's get going. Chapter 39. I Am a Trolling Genius Laws by Coruscate Corruption. Disclaimer, I do not own the HP series and I am a not real XXX Bloody Wrist 666XXX. Author's note, I am an extremely immature, pathetic idiot girl, I know. Out of boredom, I cracked this girl's passy for fun, and it took less than 8 minutes to do too, and will probably get in a shitload of trouble, which I probably deserve because I'm being a troll right now. Meh. Also, Jay, have yourself a good night and take it easy, yeah. And I present to you my crappy part of the story. And take note, I haven't even finished reading this fic yet, but I wanted to skip over to Scrim chapter 38. Flam F, do whatever you want, you preps. Don't like that. Too bad. I'm the lead haxers. I took over this. I am the American retail wearing British vampire Sue, coughed up blood. Satan kneeled down beside me. No, don't die. I gave him a rueful smile. I'm sorry. It's something I had to do to fulfill my duty as the noble Gothic Mary Sue. Satan sobbed. I love you, Ebony. I love you too. I'll see you in hell. I mumbled, already finding my surroundings fading to black. Oh my god. This was actually hurts me the most to do. This is like legitimately a painful voice, but I love it too much to stop. I love it too much to stop. There we go. Bloody Mary Smith suddenly popped into the room for no apparent reason. She frowned when she realized the room was oddly quiet, but the sight of Ebony's lifeless body, she screamed. Her face became pale with horror. She screamed for the healers, Dumbledore, McGoogle, and every single gothic person she could think of. Suddenly, a glow started to surround the body of Enoby. Everyone stared in shock. Her body started to lift ever slowly, and then to everyone's shock, it started to incinerate. When everyone realized what was going on, they rushed over to try to rescue the body, but it was too late. The Sue became nothing more than a pile of ashes. A loud resounding of everyone bellowing, "No!" filled the room. A flash of white light from the ashes then started to bounce around the room. Everyone cowered in fear and were temporarily blinded. When it was all over, things changed. All the silly goth clothes dropped from everyone's bodies. Author's note, I will refuse to explain how the hell that happened. And in their place, clothes the characters would normally wear in canon appeared on their bodies. When everyone got over the shock of becoming free of the gothic power, everyone cheered. Everyone started singing Ding Dong, the Sue is dead. Well, that is until all the HP characters realized the true implications of becoming more canon-like again. Oh boy. All the characters who were supposed to be dead fell to the floor, their bodies cold and lifeless. Harry and Voldemort started dueling. On the left side of the two, the battle of the light side and the dark side was reaching a climax. And because the replacement author likes to screw around with canon, Draco and Hermione fled the scene and got married. And it's all good, Esme. Have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. Ooh, okay. Oh boy, we're getting... Yeah, we're getting into real smug nerd hours. It's funny because this is also a time capsule. Like, smug nerds still exist. Trust me, I am one. But like, this kind of smug nerd, I don't see as much anymore. They've arguably these kind of smug nerds have gotten dumber. Like they're not as fun as this. I hacked into the mainframes. I'm downloading your megahertz. What are you gonna do? Meanwhile, down in hell, Ebony shed a single tear because of her current situation. A situation that would live on for all eternity, or at least until the end of fanfiction time. She lost it all, but she knew she had to remain strong. Nothing would ever break her down. She looked down over her pale body and frowned. Where are my emo clothes? She asked herself in confusion. And then it occurred to her. For her shirt, she was wearing a bright pink polo with a little seagull on the right or left. I can't remember. Side. Below that, she was wearing a denim miniskirt with the destroyed look on it. What the fuck? What does that mean? A destroyed denim miniskirt? Sure, whatever. Paired underneath that skirt were leggings with a little moose on the bottom. And Ebony realized on her shoulder she was carrying a pretty bag with an eagle on it that said "Live Your Life" written all over the bag. Ebony suppressed the urge to scream. Here she was, decked out in clothes preps to the extreme, wearing stuff from Abercrombie and Fitch, American Eagle, and Hollister. My God. Oh God, I remember some of those places. Legitimately, as a funky little like mall goth lad, yeah, I guess it was just supposed to be a ripped jean skirt. As a funky little mall goth lad, I remember my adopted mother was like, Hal, listen. Hal, listen. You can wear your stupid little girl shirts. That's fine. I need you to get like, I'm gonna take you to American Eagle and I need you to get some real clothes. And I was like, okay, because I was a happy little lad and I would do anything for my parents. Oh, fun stuff. So this is a very fun situation. How you doing, Icarus? How you doing? Oh boy, I am deep we're in the point of my Immortal now where the author has shifted over to being a hacker that supposedly got control of the fanfiction. And I'm trying to read this in a nerd voice, which is actively fucking my shit. Thank you. We were talking about gyroids earlier, so it's like, oh, hold on. By spinning my neck, I realize I need to stretch. Oh boy, I've been big shrimping tonight. There we go. Yeah, it was go into it was like, I think probably I went to Aeropostale more because I feel like Aeropostale was slightly cheaper. Like I think it was always like Hollister, I think was the expensive one. And like my family was not like particularly well off financially, but is like probably was a toxic trait that was passed on to me. I do remember my adopted mom kind of spending a bit above her means, which I never do that. Actually, weirdly enough, like my adopted parents were interesting people, in terms of like how they live their life. Despite the fact that I am an anime boy on the internet, I'm actually like surprisingly stable compared to them. It's amazing that like I managed to do as well as I am. Like all things, yeah, JCPenney too. Yeah, that was another big one. It was like all JCPenney and like Aeropostale and whatnot. And then I could go to Hot Topic and I can get my stupid little I unironically had an I'm with stupid shirt. I legitimately had an I'm with stupid shirt. I don't buy the plastic, the voices return. I don't buy the plastic, the voices return. It is. For me, the stories I always disliked were like Claire's. So like I have an adopted sister as well. And like, all the girly stores where it was all girly, like handbags and makeup and piercings and whatnot. I mean, I did have nothing to do in there. It was like I just had to like, I would just have to sit down while I watch because the thing is I'm always an efficient shopper, like for clothes. I roll in, I'm like, I want this and I want this. Does this fit? Yes, cool. I'm taking this home. Does this not fit? No. I'm going to get a different one. Yes, this fits. Take it home. We would go like every now and then, every couple of months we were given like basically, but like spring and fall for like school season stuff. We would go to the local mall. And what happened? We would go to the local mall and then I would go to like my Hot Topic, I would go to my EB Games, and I would go to bookstore that sold manga. And I would get done with all of them like really, really quick. And then I'd be dragged into Claire's, which would take like an hour and a half out of a 2-hour trip. Motherfucker. Yeah, see, that's nice to hear. I mean, it's nice to hear that they've succeeded in doing a foundation for you and not that like their upbringing sucked. I'm glad things have turned around. I know for me, we were just kind of like always like really like started middle class and then rapidly fell through various other things. The weird thing is though, it's like I never had a foundation, which is the weird part. Like lots of poor family choices. I ended up having to kind of figure out all my shit on my own. So I don't know how well I succeeded. I feel like I did all right, There's food on the table. There's a house on my head. I can loudly read Gothic fan fiction at 9 p.m. That's cool. Yeah, that's I did like I can totally see that being an experience. I had like the wannabe little mall goth version of that. But even then that wasn't too bad. Yeah, middle class is solid. I think middle class is solid. Hell yeah. For everybody who made it, hell yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. Anyway, back to suffering. Ebony suppressed the urge to scream. Here, she was decked out in clothes prepped to the extreme, swearing stuff from Abercrombie and Fitch, American Eagle, and Hollister. Panicked, Ebony hastily tried to take off the Hollister polo, but underneath it, there was another Hollister polo. Ebony frowned and looked under her shirt. All she saw was a bra. Underneath, dare I point out that it's the airy line from American Eagle. This is also very interesting too, because like, what's the best way to say this? Like, as somebody from that era, I understand the idea knowing like about bras, not bras. About like prep clothes, knowing specific bra lines is very interesting. Like the fact that they're like, yeah. I know that there's American Eagle special bra line. That paints a very interesting like picture of the hacker author, where it's like, was this a pissed off teenage girl as well? Is this somebody with a sister? I don't know. I feel like that line is more telling than the author of this hack part of the fanfic would be more willing to share. Ebony tried to remove the shirt again, but in her frustration, there was yet another polo to replace it. This is illogical and does not make any sense, Ebony bellowed out into the air. She failed to see the irony in her statement, how hypocritical her words were, seeing as she was practically calling the kettle black here. Ebony slid her wrist and mumbled to herself, oh my god. In crap fic. Oh yeah, if you want to see the original content this chick had planned for this chapter, I accessed it through the document manager thingy, which I copied and pasted so you can read it here, which we'll just wait till chapter 40, it's fine. Sincerely, an a non-author who will silently not reveal her identity because she's a coward, little smiley face. AKA just a troll with rocks for brains. Chapter 40, lol, someone's taking my account over. The idiots note, well, this is in the dock area. Might as well let the whole world see what the real terror wanted to show us. Have a nice day. There we go. All right, we gotta stop with the nerdy Luigi's Mansion music. We gotta go back. All right, so in the fiction, in the metafiction of My Immortal, just because things have gotten a little buck wild, this is what the author wanted to end the fanfic like, supposedly. Supposedly. Let's find out. Let's find out, everyone. Author's note. Oh, shut the fuck, STF, you preps, get a lift. 11111, you suck. 11. Oh, and from now on, I'll be vacationing in England until like August, so I won't be able to update for a while, lols. Thanks to everyone who involved except the preps who flamed. Fuck you, MC on the rule 666 111. There we go. Yeah, it was Vince Spot. It was no. It was Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan hacked into Cyberdoor's fanfics.net account. Obviously, that's canon. That's canon and real. How you doing, 14? We are still reading My Immortal, and it is a ride. We just got past the hacker arc. I don't know if they'll be back or not. We'll find out. I woke up in the Norse's office, O-face, on a special gothic cotton. Hairgrid was in the opposite me in the common because Vampire and Draco had bet him up. Mr. Norris was cleaning the room. Oh, Miss Satan, what happened? I screamed. Hey, the Architect, how you doing? We just got past a hacker arc in My Immortal. Suddenly, Volksamort came. He looked less mean than usual. Get the fuck out, you fucking bastard. Thou hast not killed vampire yet. Okay, there we go. I gotta bring back. There we go. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, I forgot I made him a war boss. There we go. Nope, that's not right. That's fine. I moved shit around. There we go. There he is. Also, we also got to get the Protect back. I almost forgot. The most important character. Sex with the van someone used to block water. In other words, they wanted Dick Van Dyke. JY. Jay, what are you cooking in your forbidden workshop? Has my immortal damaged your puns so? Fucking nerd. Anyway, Voxamar, OMFG, what's wrong? This is on. So yeah. Suddenly, Lucian, Professor Sinister, and Sirius came. Bloody Mary and Vampire were with them. Everyone was holding black boxes. Voxamort disappeared. Let's get Vampire Potter back. OMFG, Annabelle, you're alive! Screamed Vampire. I hugged him and Bloody Mary. What the fuck happened? I asked him. Oh my Satan, am I like dead now? I ghosted. Annabelle, you were almost shot, said Sirius, but the bullet could not kill you since you were from another time. But thanks anyway, said Lucian, holding out his arm. I gasped. He had 2 arms. OMFG, I can't believe Vampire's dad shot you, I gasped. Oh god. Well, to be honest, Snap, we possessed by Snap back then, said James, who's there now. Yeah, he was a spy, seriously said sadly. He was really a death dealer. Oh shit, we got Harry Potter terminology back. I don't, the voices are just interchanged, that's fine. And he was such a fucking poser too, said Lucian. He didn't even really know who GC were until I told him. Well, everyone started to give me presents. I was opening a black box with red 666 because there was a DVD of Corpse Bride in it. On it, when I gasped, Mr. Norris looked up angrily because he hated goths. Hey, has anyone fucking seen Draco? I asked gothically. No, Draco told me he would be watching Hose of Wax. Hold on. I'm slowly forming my own Mad Lib. We're now creating a Mad Lib parallel universe. Like, if I combine these together, so we got Professor Slutborn in Hose of Wax, Chapter 1. I'm not okay. Jesus Christ. What let me make that slightly bigger. Perfect. My layering is perfect and flawless, and there's never been an issue with it. Said Professor Trolley. He doesn't know that you're better anyway. The Norse said you could get up. Come on. Sorry. I read this next sentence and it's oh boy. I got up suicidal. What does that mean? Lucian, Sirius, and Professor Sinister left. I was wearing a black leather night gun. Hell yeah. Entirely naked, got a gun. Under that, I had a sexy black leather bra trimmed with black lace. With a matching thong that said Gothic Girl on the... I don't think you know how thongs work. By definition, I guess you could write Gothic Girl on the little patch, maybe. Maybe you could. It's a stretch, though. It's a stretch. If you don't get the idea, message me, I'll tell you. I put on black fishnet top under a black MCR t-shirt, a black leather mini with black lace and Congress shoes. I left the hospital's wings with Bloody Mary, Willow, and Vampire. OMFG, let's celebrate, gasped Willow. Oh, we could go to the Hose of Wax with Draco, giggled Vampire. Oh, let's go listen to GC and cut ourselves 666, said Hermione. We opened the common room door sexily. And then I gasped. Draco was there doing it with Snap? Yeah, listen, what's the point of living if you don't have a night gun? Come on, what? Come on, exclamation mark, it's fine. It's fine. They did say that she did say it was written on the butt. She didn't say it was written on the butt for some reason. Oh yeah. Like it like yeah, definitely. Professor Slutborn and the Hose of Wax is definitely on Amazon right now. I would almost believe it. I would almost believe it. Let's see. He was wearing a black bag. He was wearing a black T-shirt with 666 on the front and baggy jeans. I gotta get. Why was he fucking? Why were you fucking Snap, Draco? What led you to this course of action? You fucking prep! We all yielded angrily. Yeah, you betrayed us! Sure, whatever. Shooted Vampire angrily as he took out his black gun. You don't understand, screamed Draco sadly as he took his thingy out of Snake's. No shit, you suck, you preppy bastard, said Willow, trying to attack him. You rock, girl. I ran suicidally into my room. I sexily took a stake out. Enemy, no! I screamed, Draco, but it was too late. I had slipped my wrist with it suddenly, then everything went black again. Yeah, this is what caused the death of Alan Rickman. Idiot's note? I know. Terrible. But then again, this wouldn't be called the worst fanfic ever if not for the fact that the writing standards meets the level of a day-old fetus. How you doing, Joof Knight? How do I need that? Oh, actually, I'm going to take an idle break real quick because I need more water. I need more water real bad, so I'm going to do that. BRB. Blah, 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 blah. Don't worry, I'll also stretch when I walk. I'm going to do Ministry of Silly Walk stretches. All right, I'm back, everybody. Yippee! Nah, drink water. If you want to hydrate, you gotta drink water, because water is good for you, you know? I want everybody to be happy and healthy. Yippee. There we go. Gothic chat. Aha, we're back. I have so much more water. I need so much more water, but that's good. Everybody on Twitch is like, yeah, piss break. And everyone on YouTube is like, I want to drink whatever Hal's made of. Different audiences for everyone. Yippee. There you go. What are we doing? What are we doing as a thing? What doth life indeed? All right. I actually think visiting a mall would be even more gothic now, because malls are basically dead. Like, every mall near me is just like absolutely fucking dead. I think maybe there might be some around still, but not really. And unfortunately, I saw a picture of a Hot Topic that has Funko Pops in it, so that's effectively dead. I think when a Hot Topic gets Funko Pops, that's when you could be like, yeah, like, mind you, if you were really goth, you really wouldn't shop at Hot Topic, because it was kind of the poser store. Where, like, the real kind of punk goth thing is you're supposed to sort of like make your own clothes. That's kind of, or like take like basically like thrifting and like DIY and stuff is kind of like the real goth. But like, you know, because like, you know, all of us posers just buy goth shit at the mall. Posers, but now all of us posers are grown up and we're like, I miss being a poser. That was fun. You should absolutely drag your dad, though. That should be fun. You'd be like, they're like, why did you want to go to a Hot Topic? Why? And you're like, well, this anime boy on the internet. Oh, that'd be great. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, we got big author's notes. So everyone who kept flaming this, get a lift. I bet you probably all know who girl this anyway. You probably all preps and posers. Knew someone hacked into my account in November and they put my last chapter, but now there's a new one. I'm sorry for not updating you for a while, but I've been really busy. I've been trying to finish the story for the new movie comes out. I'm going on vacation for a month, so I won't be back until about 2 weeks. OMG Draco is so hot and all the pics for the new movie. I wanted him to put a cameo by Gerard Way. Law play Draco. If you flame me, I'll slip my wrists. Raven, you rock, gonna have fun in England. There you go. You know. Yeah, DIY or die, motherfucker. Yippee! Oh, yeah, like a legit goth store. Nice. Hell yeah. When I woke up, I was in a strange room. I looked around. I was wearing the same outfit I had when I performed with X Black X Tier X. I looked around confusedly. It was the nurse's office, but it looked different. On the wall was a pic of Marilyn Manson. Just imagine that he is in his 80s gothic band too, okay? Cause he is more old than Panic at the Disco or MCR. There was also a gothic black... a gothic black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing eyeliner, eyeliner, don't you don't. Okay, anyway, and black clothes on it. It said 1980. Everyone, welcome our new anime overlords. Hell yeah! I also enjoy salty. I'm a salty lad because I was born in the ocean. That's not true. OMFG, I'm back in Tim again. I screamed loudly. Suddenly, Satan. This is actually Voldemort for photo references. Oh, I gotta get him back. So we're back in time now. So I gotta get. Oh no, I gotta undo that. I got. Oh, hold on. There we go. I have to bring back I'm not okay, or what's the fucking point? There we go. Let's obviously get Satan back. You know, the lad, the man, the myth, the legend. Wasn't that post from a chapter ago? At this point, the chronology is all fucked, and we're just kind of doing stuff. So, like, it's been a while. It's been a while, but if you were typing on a word processor, you were probably using Microsoft Word. And like now, the word processors that are around now are very good. Like, I mean, basically autocorrect is more or less flawless, minus like, a couple proper names. Back then it was way shittier. How you doing, Muckrin? Yeah, oh god, we are in the chapter 41 of my Immortal. That's true. This could have been Word. If this was WordPad era, if they wrote this on WordPad, there wouldn't have really been a spell check. But also considering that this is a teen, theoretically, if we go by the assumption she's a teen, yeah, that's not Tom Bombadil. That's Satan, obviously. Can't you tell? No, yeah, that's the fun thing. Lana's not kidding. Let's see. So yeah, for context, we're back in Tim post-hacking era. Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson, black tight jeans, and fishnet pants. He looked so sexy, I almost had an orgy. Oh, MFG, Anobi, are you okay? Slowly turning to Goofy now for him, and I'm okay with that. He asked gothically. Yeah, I'm okay for your information, I snapped sexily. OMG, am I dead? Because I remember I had jumped in front of the bullet from James' gun. I also remember seeing Draco doing it with Snap. I guess that was when I slit me wrist. I went back in Tim instead of dying. I knew I could go forward in time if I found a time turner or the Tim machine. No, you're not dead, Satan reassured suicidally. Oh boy, as he smoked a cigarette sexily and smoke came all over his face. You're a vampire, so you can't die from a bullet? Come on now, let's go. Harry's dad is doing. Yeah, now I'm like shitty Mickey. I'm okay with this. I'm shitty Mickey now. It's great. Yeah, everything is just stuff. Like the definition of stuff is happening. Any coherent plot is just out the window, and that's fine, I knew that the real reason I didn't die from the bullet was because I'm from the future. WTF? James almost shot Lucius, I said indiagonally. I knew that James had really been pausered, but I didn't want him to know I knew. Yeah, I know, but he had a headache because we were under a lot of stress, Satan reasoned evilly. I guess that's okay, I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucian. Also, I knew that Lucian would now have 2 arms instead of 1. I walked seductively outside with Satan. Suddenly, I saw a totally sexy gothic bi guy. He had bleach blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears, and he was wearing gothic black eyeliner, a black Green Day shirt. It showed Billy Joel with blonde hair since it was the 80s. Black Converse shoes, and black baggy pants. He walked in all sexily like Jared Way in the video for I don't 3 you lick I did yesterday, and you could see a black tear on his face like the women in the video. Hey, he said all quickly and gothically. Who the fuck is that? I asked angrily because I did not know him. This is Hedwig, said Voldemort. He used to be in Black X Tears X too, but he had to drop out because he broke his arm. Mind you, for people who might not remember, Hedwig's a bird. Hedwig's a fucking owl, but now he's just a goth bi guy because who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck anymore? Hey, Hedwig, I said seductively, even though I was not trained to be. Well, hi, Annabelle. He answered, but then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature. He was humming "Welcome to the Black Parade" under his breath. No, that's not it is, but just pretend it is, okay? Bye, I said all sexily. That was Hedwig. He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up, Satan said sadly, looking at his black nails. OMFG, can you get back together? No, Dude, I don't even know anymore. I don't know if this is even a misspelling or not. I said fingering something I didn't know was in my pocket. A black cute is what we aim for. CDO iPod that could take videos with. Does anyone else know about them? They kick ass. Oh, this is the era where the iPod was like not a phone that everyone had, but a little device that was way too expensive for anyone to have. I remember when my adopted mother, she saved up a lot for me and my adopted sister, and we got iPod shuffles. And I was not disappointed because my previous MP3 player held 28 megabytes. Which, considering that all my songs were terrible audio rips from Newgrounds, that was like 6 to 8 songs, depending. So there was like the fact that the iPod Shuffle had like 100 some megabytes of storage. I was fucking stoked. I was like, hell yeah, motherfucker. I can put so many songs on this bad boy. And I didn't even care that it didn't have a screen or anything because my other one didn't have a screen. I was so happy. I was like, yay, I could put like 3 CDs on this bitch. Maybe more. Wow. Isn't technology great? Oh, look at you, bourgeoisie, having an iPod Touch. Ah, that must have been real nice. No, I'm kidding. I'm glad you had nice stuff. I'm nostalgic for the garbage I had. I was always a raccoon, apparently. There we go. Let's see. You know what? Hold on. I was about to say, I wonder. So, like, let me see something. I'm curious. Oh, my eBay history doesn't go that far back. I know I've had, I think, multiple eBay accounts, but I was legitimately trying to see that, like, if I could go like way back to my original. That one I must have lost like ages ago. That's a shame. I want to see if I could find my OG. Mine was like legitimately like some like weird it's from Spomy, like that kind of like tech ripoff bullshit, because it was like $5 on eBay at the time. I was like, oh boy, I love my Spomy iStick. I loved it so much. Hey, Base Avenge Sevenfold Enjoyer, let's go. Hell yeah. Anyway. Okay, you can forget about class for now, Hedwig. I'm going to show you something great. I led them to the Great Hall. Come on, CUM. Come on, you guys. Oh, you guys can actually see that too. There we go. Come on, you guys. Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake were all in the Great Hall. Lucian wouldn't talk with James because he tried to shoot him. Oh god, I'm trying to figure out who is who. Go fuck yourself, you fucking douche, he shouted at him. Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Samaro. Snape agreed, but no, he was lying because he had been his fault. James almost shot Lucian. Hey there, Evelyn. How you doing? Boy, howdy it is. Boy, howdy it is. We are chapter 41, nearly done. Be quiet, you guys, I said sexily. Me plan was working out great. Now I could make Voldemort good without doing it with him. Now Vampire's dad would never die, and okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can start making out, I said, and I started to film them with the iPod. Oh boy, we are. You know what? Remember earlier when I was joking about like I've never read BL before? I guess I did. I guess I fucking did. This is not the first time I've read My Immortal, but it's been my first time in a while. Cool, said Sirius as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out. We watched as TD started to take each otter's clothes off sexily. Samaro, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian all watched because they were probably bi. I know Snape was bi. Oh my fucking god, Voldemort, Voldemort, screamed Hedwig as his Glock as his Glock touched Voldemort's. Bros, fellas, guys, is it gay if the guns touch? Is it gay if the guns touch? If my gun touches my bro's gun, just a tip, just a little bit. Is it gay if they touch? We didn't touch grips, just the tip. It's fine, right? It's gay shit. God damn it. There we go. But suddenly everyone stopped as the door opened and in came Dumbledore and Mr. Norris. Wow. Yeah, this is Gated Touch Tips. Chapter 42. The Black Parade. Guys, hold on. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it, but let's say theoretically someone was going to look at an orc Rekka crew. Let's say somebody wanted to look at an orc Rekka crew. How much do orc Rekka crews go for? If say somebody wanted to make a My Immortal orc Rekka crew, how much would those? Oh, they're like crazy out of stock. Oh man. Oh man. I'll never have War Boss Ebony. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Oh, Ivon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, they are lacking critical information. Let me take a sip real quick. Author's note. OMG, the new book is coming out really soon. I can't wait. I think that Snap will really be the same person as Voldemort because they are both half blood, so that will explain why I killed Dumbledore and he hated Harry. And then Harry will have to commit suicide, so Voldemort will die because he will really be a Horcrux. OMG, I hope Draco and Harry get together because that'd be so schmexy, won't it? If they don't, then J.K.R. is homophobic! Thanks for the help with facts, Medusa, you rock! Bros, you ever think about getting a sandwich but you're feeling a little homophobic, so you go for a turkey club instead? She knew. Oh, Tara had the critical information, actually, the entire time. For context, like, her spelling in the author's notes is so bad that it becomes like when people try to do bad Scottish accents. So it just happens. It just happens to be that. Oh, so it's been a while since I restarted Luigi's Mansion. Let me see what the Luigi's Mansion counter is at right now. I can go and surf it again, it's fine. It's basically all good. It's all Gucci. I sat depressedly in Dumbledore's office with Hedwig, Satan, James, Sirius, Snap, and Lucian. Dumbledore was sitting in front of us cruelly. He looked more young than he did in the future. He had taken the iPod away and was now listening to a shitty Avril Lavigne song. I also love the implication where it's like, my brother and Satan. My sister and Satan, sorry. The opposite of my brother in Christ is my sister and Satan, which is Ebony. You put music on the iPod. Girl, you listen to Avril Lavigne? Who the hell is this anyway? He crackled, sorry, he didn't crack her this time. This time he did not crack her. Oh, where's he at? Put him on. Go. He cracked. He cackled meanly. I hope he didn't find out that I was from another time. Whatever you do, don't blame Ebony, you jerk, Satan said. Yeah, seriously, she was just trying to get Satan and Hedwig back together, Sirius said deviantly. Be quiet, you Satanists, Dumbledore cockled. If you're lucky, I'll probably send you all to Azkaban. Oh shit, she spelled it right. Or close enough anyway. That will teach you to copulate in the Great Hall. He changed the song on the iPod to an NSYNC song. Suddenly, I noticed something strong about the iPod. It was slowly chonging? Ah, yes. Lady, don't you hate it when your iPad starts chonging? What does that mean? What does that mean? Dumbledore didn't notice. You fucking poser, I muttoned. I became sheep. I bet you never... Oh, I bet you haven't heard of GC, James said. I knew what the iPod was chonging into. Morty McFly's Tim machine. Shut up, James. Shut up, James. Draco's dad shouted. Yeah, shut up, James, Snake said preppily. No, you shut up, Dumbledore, said Tom. I've had enough of you Satanists in my school, shouted Dumbledore spuriously. Suddenly, I grabbed the iPod from him. Everyone jump in before it's too late. I jumped into it, but only one other person jumped in. It was Satan! You dunderhead! Screamed Dumbledore wisely as we went. Let's see. I looked around. I was in the Slytherin con men room. Oh, that's what she was trying to say common room, but fucked up so bad it became conman room. I was legitimately confused about that. I was wearing a black plaid miniskirt with hot pink fishnets, a sexy black MCR corset, and black stiletto boots with pink pentagrams on them. My earrings were Blake's Satanist sins, and my raven hair was all around me to my mid-black. Hey, cool, where is this? He asked in an emo voice. This the future? Dumbledore's iPod that he tried to take away from me was really also a Tim machine. I told him, cool, what's an eye patch? He whimpered. It's something you use to listen to music, I yapped. Oh, MFG, cool. Wait, what's a 4-letter word dirt? What? 4-letter word for dirt, probably referencing this scene in season 2, episode 7, Junk Love of Miami Vice. There's like a fucking like author's note here, but like a very weird author's note. Let's see if I see that. Oh, it's cut off on for you all. Okay, there's an author's note there, but like a legitimate one. I guess sand, I said confusedly. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure you were the same person. He triumphantly giggled. Some of my friends walked in. OMG, you're fucking alive! Ginny wearing a black leather jacket, black baggy pants, and a Gothic from first to last shirt. I explained to her why I was alive. Konnichiwa, bitch! I love kawaii. You're looking kawaii, bitch, and konnichiwa, bitch. It's so good. It's so good. We should bring this back. 2025, we need to bring back konnichiwa, bitch. Said Willow. She was wearing a black corset showing off her boobs with lace all around it and red stripes on it. She was wearing a black leather miniskirt, big black boots, white foundation, black eyeliner, red eyeshadow, and black lipstick. I forgot how Ron sounds. Hey, motherfucker, said Diablo with his red hair. He was wearing a black PTAD t-shirt. Oh, Panic at the Disco. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen Panic at the Disco abbreviated quite the way she did, but sure. I could get Ron back for like 10 seconds. He's barely in the story. Sure, why not? There we go. And black baggy pants. Is that happening? Bloody Mary questioned as she walked in wearing a black t-shirt with red pentagram on it with lace at the bottom. 14. Leather pants with black lace and black stilettos. Oh, it's Satan, I told her, and she nodded, knowing the truth. Suddenly, Satan started to cry. Are you okay, Satan? We asked concernedly. Oh, MFG, you're from the future. What if you don't like me anymore because we're from different times? He asked. Yeah, no, that's Satan. That's not Tom Bombadil, that's Satan. Duh. No, I still like you, I said sexily to him. Okay, he said reassuredly. I let him listen to Teenagers by MCR on my iPod. While I was about to go outside to find some things, I gave Diablo a signal to keep Satan occupied. Satan fell asleep. I took the iPod. I was about to walk outside. Professor Sinister ran in. She was wearing gothic black mini dress with depressing black stripes, white and black striped tights, red Converse shoes. She was wearing lots of black eyeliner. Oh my god, this is getting yeah. Yeah, it's are you okay, Satan is just very, very funny. Very, very, very funny. Oh my fucking god, where's Draco? How did Snap get back here? I too hot he was in Azerbaijan. I thought he was in Azerbaijan. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ebony, I was so worried about you, but I know you can't fucking die because you're vampire. Snape came back because that girl Brittany freed him. I never liked her. She was a bad student. Trevor said reassuredly. That bitch, did she also free Hairgrid and Lupin? I shouted angrily. I hated Brittany because she was a fucking prep. Yeah, they were on the loose at the school. Dumbledore is back. Cornelia is on his way to help everyone. Tell everyone you see to lock themselves in their conman room, Trevelyan said worriedly. Okay, but where's Draco? How come? He was doing it with Snap. I don't know why, but I know he almost tried to commit suicide after he saw you almost kill yourself, she said. OMG, that's terrible, I gasped. Satan was still asleep, so he couldn't tell what was going on. Then I said, listen, everyone, I have something impotent to do. In 1 hour, everyone stay. With that, I ran out. Good luck, Tara, everyone cried. We are no longer Ebony, we are just the author now. We have transcended. I think Britney is just supposed to be like a riff on Britney Spears, just like I think she's just supposed to be a just generic prep to hate on, really. I ran sexily down the stairs in the great hall while the portraits around looked at me scaredly. There's hardly anyone else in the stairs, and there was a strophier this fanfiction has broken my mind. Did I see a word like atmosphere spelled correct and I fuck it up because like what are words anymore, you know? Yeah, this is like, I mean, even if we go with the troll theory, the author is like interesting. I will definitely say interesting. On the way, I saw Brittany laughing on the stairs. She was wearing a slutty pink shirt with flowers on it, a blue jean skirt, Abercrombie and pink style tours. She looked just like a pentagram of those fucking preps, Hilary Duff and Lindsay Lohan. I know she means like combination or something, but I'm trying to think of what word she's trying to make as a pun. I don't know there. I also how she's like, oh my god, look at this prep. She dresses like a slut. Meanwhile, in my frilled leather bra and thong, I go gallivanting in my platform black stilettos. Me, not slutty at all. Her extra slutty. Yeah, the Venn diagram is just a circle for like, is this author crazy and is this author brilliant? Yeah. I agree. You fucking bitch! I shouted angrily. No, you're totally a bitch. Now Voldemort will like totally kill you. She laughed. Crucius, I shouted selectively, pontificating. My black won, and she started screaming because she was being tortured, and I laughed sadistically. No, help me, please, Brittany screamed terrifiedly. I put up my middle fingers at her. In her hand, I saw the video camera Snape and Lumpin had used to take the video of me. I put in the tape of Voldemort doing it with Hedwig onto it. Then I continued to roam down the stairs with the camera. When I reached the Great Hall, I saw Vampire Potter. Amici Vampira! I yielded. There we go. I can fix that real quick. So, mate. Yeah, pontificate, you know, words that make sense and are totally natural. Nothing too weird, Ron. Yeah. This like going down the stairs sexily is very breasted boobily. I think it's because breasted boobily is jokingly enough that we're like, oh yeah, that was a bit done for a gag. It's like, no, she really wanted to go down the stairs like all real like sexy style. How you doing, MB Designs? How you doing? Welcome to the My Immortal reading stream. It is. Oh boy, we're in real painful hours. Where this is we are near the end and words no longer have meaning. Things are just happening now. We hugged each other happily. He looked at me with his gothic red eyes and spiky black hair. Around them were black eyeliner and eyeshadow. He was wearing a black leather Jackson leather pants, a Panic at the Disco concert shirt, and black Converse shoes. He looked more like Joel from Good Charlotte ever did. Did you ever hear the song "The River It Rocks"? I was so worried. Oh, I was so worried. No. Oh, I so worried you died. Moaned Vampire as one does. As one does. I know, but I'm a vampire law. When I woke up, I was back in 1980. So anyway, I brought Voldemort from when he was young with me. As one does, you know. She do be writing the good word. Yeah, the gyro has like a nice little like anchor point. I'd be like, this is crazy. And I look at the little like, hold on. Like, don't give up, little buddy. Hold on. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I must do this. It's him. I'll go back to being Great Hal. He is now Professor Slutboard. Look at that whore gyrate. So is everything okay, Designs? How you doing? Oh, I think you might just be spamming. I think you're just spamming. All right, sorry. You're activating this as spam. Gonna do that, and there we go. There we go. There's only so many times you can just type weird random periods and M's before I'm like, this is probably spam. Yeah, it's me. I am the hose of wax. Don't slutify him. I don't need to slutify him. He's already doing it himself. I don't know. It's fine. I listen. If you activate the alarms, and for me, I've just kind of learned that like better be cautious. You know. Where's Draco? I asked spuriously. Of Draco? You mean that fucking poser who betrayed you? Vampire snarkled with anger in his sexy voice. No, but we have to find him, I said, smarty. I'll do it then, Harry said angstily. Okay, I agreed. Suddenly, all the lights in the room went out, and then the dork mark appeared. Oh my fucking Satan, Harry shouted. I think Voldemort has arrived, I said anxiously. Fuck, I have to find Draco. I guess we should separate. Okay, Vampire said, disapparating. Sadly, I ran into the Great Hall. Yeah, you missed it earlier. There was a dork mark on somebody's dick. As one does. Chapter 43, author's note. I think after this I will have about 2 or 3 more chapters. Thanks to all my reviewers that's not flamers. If you flames this story, then you suck. 111111111. If you flame, then fuck yeah. There we go. You know, author's note. That's one does. Oh yeah, if anyone's drinking, I know it's a Thursday. I wouldn't blame you, though. I wouldn't blame you. How you doing, Burn Moss? I don't know. I'm surprised I'm holding up. This is now, I'm going to say, like, the first stream was 3.5. This is going to be 2.5. We're on roughly over nearly 6 hours of my Immortal over 2 streams. Hell yeah. Irish Cream. Hell yeah, let's go. Office net. Fuck yeah. It's been great. I'm probably pretty close, though, actually. I walked sexily into the great hall. It was empty except for one person. Draco was there. He sat in their deady. He sat in their dead. Okay, whatever. He sat in their deadly bloom in his black 666 t-shirt and his baggy black pants. He had slit his wrists. I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Gerard Way with his red eyes and his pale white face. Draco, are you okay? I asked. I'm not okay, he screamed depressedly. I thought of the MCR song and I got even more depressed because that song always makes me cry. I gave him a pot cigarette and he started to smoke it. I injected him with one weed needle. As one does. It's fun to say as one does, you know. As one does. It's my new verbal tick now. Leave me alone. Oh, Draco, why did you do it? That fucking bastard Snape? I asked tear dully. Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin and Mr. Norris appeared in the room. They didn't see us. I'm so glad me and Snape were freed, said Lupin. Oh, you missed, let's see. Oh, damn, this job would be great if it wasn't for the fucking students, Mr. Norris agreed. Papadellum, I yielded angrily, pointing my wand at them. No! Lupin shouted as chains came on him. Mr. Norris, the Batmobile lost the wheel and Mr. Norris ran away. Hey, there we go. There we go. Yeah, he did 3 marijuanas and died. It was tragic. You fucking perv! I said, laughing with depths of evil and oppressiveness in my voice. Now you have to tell us where Voldemort is or I'm going to torture you. I don't know where he is, said Lupin. Suddenly, Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was really. Oh my Satan, we were so worried about you guys, Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco with his gothic red eyes with red contacts, black t-shirt that said 666 on it, and pale skin like Gerard Way. Vampire with his sexy black hair and red eyes just like Frank Iero, and Satan who looked just like Brendan Urie then. Hold on, let me get okay, so the whole crew is out now. We got the Draco, we got the Vampire, and of course we have to have Satan. If we don't have Satan, what's the fucking point? There we go. The dream team is assembled. Yeah, exactly. You do. You hate the chamber cock. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, let's go. Yeah, I had smoked brisket beer before. I'm not much of a beer guy, but I do like me a brisket. I do like me a brisket. All right, there we go. Let's see. I selectively took out the caramel? I seductively got me a good caramel brand. Charleston Chew? Yeah, fuck it. Charleston Chews are out. And then I began Frenching Draco sexily. Lupin gasped. Draco began to take off all his clothes. Clothes off. And I could see his white sex pack. Then Vampire took his clothes off too. We all began making out together sexily. I took off my black leather bra, my black lace thong, and the rest of my clothes. Everyone took their Glocks out except for me. I'm a girl, lol. Okay, now it's orgy time. Yippee! Let's go. As one does. Oh, me Satan, Draco! I screamed as he put his hardness in my thingy. Then he did the same to Harry. So Draco was just like, ha! And just like immediately pulled out and just went straight to Harry, I guess. I began making out with Satan. Oh, so she's gonna fuck Satan too. Okay. So everybody on screen right now actively fucking. You're welcome, everybody. I began to make out with Satan and he joined in. Oh, a mess! Cried Vampire. Oh, vampire! I screamed. Oh, Satan! Yelled Harry and Pleazor. Lupin watched in shock. My viewers watched in shock. We took turns doing torture curses on him because we were all sadists. Suddenly, a big black car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows, and Snap was in it. You know, as Snap does, ruining all the orgies. How you doing, Lieb? How you doing? Oh boy, I'm reading my Immortal. You just got to the orgy scene. Welcome. How's it going, buddy? How's it going? I'm a vampire! Yeah, happy belated Pride Month. To all the Fujo girlies that watch me, all however many of you there are, enjoy the meal, I guess. I don't know. What's the odds of that? Reasonably rare, actually. Chapter 24. Author's Notes. Oh, well, I have nothing to say except Everett, stop glamming, okay? If any Gothic people are reading this New Rock, OMG, I still can't wait for the movie. Tom Felton is so hot, I hope Harry will become Gothic because my friend told me he's really emo in this book. OMG, I'm leaving Dublin pretty soon, can't wait. This will probably be the last chapter till I come back. Yippee. This is the first proper orgy. Ebony has fucked a couple of people individually and they fucked each other. But this is the first time there's been like direct, like everybody's like circle jerking it. That's me car, shouted Draco angrily. But suddenly it was revealed who was in the car. It was Snape? I shall free you, Lupin, but first you must help me kill these idiotic dunderheads, he said cruelly from the car as he flew, circumcising. Circumcising. There we go. Yeah, circumcising. Oh, boy. 13 naked goths down on Ram Ranch. Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way must be killed. Then the Dork Lord shall never die. As the Dork Lord, I take offense to that. You fucking prep, yelled Draco. I guess he's naked already? I guess he's still naked this whole time. Why not? How you doing, Derp? How you doing? Why as fuck? I can't say it's gonna be any more or less confusing. It's about to be the same level of understanding, really. I forgot to tell you, Ebony. Snape made me do it with him. I didn't really have sex with him, but he's a ropist. We all put on our clothes quickly except Satan. We were so scarred, but Satan didn't change. Instead, he changed into a man with grin eyes, no nose, pale gray robe and white skin. He changed into Voldemort. Let me get Voldemort back. He's no longer perfect. I still love this face that I chose. It's very good. I'm actually gonna like hide the head because I don't think the head's this. I think like this like just this level of concern. You don't need anything else. I knew who thou were all along. He crackled evilly and sarcastically at me. Now I shall kill thee all. Thunder came in the room. No, please don't kill us, pleaded Vampire. Suddenly, Willow, Bloody Mary, Diablo, Ginny, Dracula, Fred and Gorg, Hagrid, McGonagall, Dumbledore, Sirius, and Lucian all ran in at the same time. It is a very good face of concern. What is the meaning of all this? Dumbledore asked angrily, and Voldemort looked away. Because Dumbledore is the only wizard because Dumbledore is the only wizard he's scared of? He did a spell, and suddenly his broomstick came to him sexily. Voldemort flew above the roof, evilly on his broomstick. Oh my goth, Slugborn? Ghost? Get it, cause I'm gothic. I don't remember who's Slugborn. I don't remember anymore. The Dark Lord shall kill all of you. Then you must submit to him. Snape ejaculated menacingly. You fucking preppy word I can't say anymore. Sirius shouted angrily. I never fall another word for dirt. Cruciatus, screamed Harry, but the sparks from his wand only hit Draco's car. It fell down. It fell down. Snap quickly crawled out of it and picked up the video camera. Oh my fucking god! I cried because the video of me in the bathroom, the video of me dong it with Draco, and the video of Satan doing it with... If you kill me, then these videos will be... Which one is it? I guess that's still Snape. If you kill me, then these videos will be shown to everyone in the school. Then you could be just like that gothic girl, Paris Hilton. He laughed meanly. Yeah, sometimes you gotta ejaculate with menace. This is one of the ones like, is that a troll typo? Maybe. Who cares? It's fine. I'm sure, who knows? There could be all of the above. That's good. No, I screamed. FYI, I have the picture of you doing it with Lupin. What is she talking about? Lupin slurped as he sat in the chain. I saw too. She's going to show everyone the picture. Harry shouted angrily. Shut up, Lumpkin roared. Foolish ignoramuses, yielded Voldemort from his broomstick. Thou shalt all die soon. Oh, think again, you fucking Margo Bowser! Harry yelled, and then Diablo and Neville both took out black guns, but Voldemort took out his own one. You guys are in a Latin standoff! Sure. I shouted desperately. Acro Neville's wand, cried Voldemort, and suddenly Neville's wand was in his hands. Now I shall kill the old, and Ebony will die. He made lightning come all over the place. Save us, Ebony! Dumbledore cried. I cried sexily. I just wanted to go to the convent room and slit my wrist with me friends while we watched Shark Attack 3 and Saw 2 and do it with Draco, but I knew I had to do something more impotent. Abracadabra, I shooted. And that's it. That is the end of our tale. Wow. Wow, everybody. Wow. Wow, what did we learn? I know we learned something. Desperately, I need you all to tell me what we learned. What did we learn? What the fuck did we just learn? We learned that art is forever beautiful, and I love it. And this is still very good. Never look, no, always look back. We looked back super hard in the past. Never look back. Never ever look back. Never look back. Yeah, the American. Oh yeah, the best part. This is 19 years ago. Think of how badly the American education system has failed so many like people that are now like out there, like driving cars and voting, who weren't even in their dad's ball sack when this was written. You know? That's also true as well. What Zetai's saying, you know what? You know what, everybody? At the end of the day, whoever, if this is one person, if this is three weirdos, who knows? Who cares? They did write a fanfic. They did write 44 chapters of something. And if they can do it, why not you, you know? Evanescence. Yeah. This is going to be 20 years old next year. Just brace for it. You did learn how to nut menacingly. You know what? That's a good lesson. No, I don't think she killed herself. I think it was the implication was that she used like, I think she's supposed to use Avara Kedavra or whatever the fuck the forbidden killing curse is. But she like used abracadabra because, yeah. But yeah, everybody, you can do much better. You can do much better. So let me see. Let me do a thing. Let's bring back the nerd music. Let's bring back the nerd music. So, don't worry, everybody. The night is still young. Like we got some options. For instance, I have another Harry Potter fanfic called 30 H's, which I think is generally short enough that I could probably get away with reading that on stream. So that could be fun. I will need different music though. I will need different music. What's a video game with like good? I need a video game with like a really aggressive metal soundtrack. I need a really aggressive metal soundtrack. You know, real quick though. I've been chugging so much water. I need to take another idle break. So I'm gonna leave you all Luigi's Mansion. Oh, Doom. Yeah, I'll just do Doom. Let's see. Doom 2016. There we go. I like Metal Wolf Chaos, but I think Doom is gonna be better. Yeah. How about Doom Eternal OST maybe? I'm mostly just trying to find stuff that doesn't have that doesn't have anything. Oh, this is okay. This is good. All right. Right now I'm gonna bring back Luigi's Mansion, and I will be right back, everyone. We'll be right back. Don't worry. This will be quick. I need to do stuff. everybody, I am back. And if you thought fanfiction was fanfiction, get ready for the sequel of fanfiction. Fanfiction 2. Stupid. All right. Let me get... Here, let me... I'll switch over to Doom now. Oh, it's not starting from the beginning. Weird. This is fine. So, for context for what 30H's is. 30H is basically a very interesting companion piece to My Immortal. It is written... It's another one of those fanfics that, like, kind of like My Immortal is believed to have been from a troll. But what's interesting about this is that, like, one, it's kind of a bit more like, yeah, this is somebody taking the piss, but it's kind of done in a really fun way. Also, the author eventually went back. They didn't change anything. I will read out what they... Let's see. Let me adjust. I'm gonna have to adjust this slightly. I will keep this on the background. I'm gonna leave Ebony there. She's fine. It's fine. All right. So yeah, so we're also, by the way, we're going straight to we're going straight to fanfiction.net. We're going back, baby. Let's go. I could put this on there. I don't think it's gonna be much bigger. All right, here we go. This is from the author's second pillow. Warning. Chapter 3 includes invented distortions of homophobic slurs, and Chapter 6 includes the word rape, but no actual rape. I was much younger, less worldly person when I wrote these stories. I felt these things like rape and homophobic slurs, while awful, could be warped into absurd caricatures that transcend their hurtful origins. While this may be true in other contexts from other authors, I do not feel it is my place to do it. The experience of those who have suffered from rape and homophobia are bad enough as is, without my story normalizing the language that makes them accepted. I could delete the stories, but that would not change their history and prevalence. I choose to let them remain as a testament to my prior ignorance. So, I find that so this is something I didn't know about until very recently, that the author supposedly went back into this. Now, I'm still okay with reading it because we're going to get into the once you find out what the fan fiction is, it's going to be very, very weird. So here we go. Me. Let me finish off this water. All right. This is chapter 1 of 30H's. It's spelled just all these. Darby relished his groin-sauce roar as he withdrew the flesh-choked blade from the astronaut's ruined skull. He turned to Harry, thrusting his bloody, retina-covered pelvis with elven fervor. How does Roddy-Ron taste, master? Harry spit out an eyeball. Like a kid with some eyes. Darby ducked the astronaut's poison-barbed fist, digging his groin saw into the beast's abdomen, and letting the spray of viscera wash over his elven space armor. The skull's eye sockets on his shoulders grew brilliant with an infernal cast, and vomited a bolt of lightning through an astronaut. He was thrown back against the death wall, his flesh boiling in another dimension. Harry slapped Dobby, who giggled. Harry reminded himself to kill himself later. Master, look out! Dobby's groin saw screamed as it flew off the armor, rocketing through the air like an early dream of mankind. It flew through 3 astronauts who dropped their hell spears, as the saw cut a hole in the ground beneath them so they fell to hell forever. So, I want us to do a little compare and contrast with the, hey everybody, I wrote some stuff that I feel bad about because I was immature at my age and I thought I could say some things. And then immediately it's just like starts off with Dobby's groin saw. I love groin saw. Groin saw is one of my favorite words of all time. I cannot stress enough how much I love the phrase groin saw. I need a Chaos Space Marine with a groin saw. What the fuck? Why am I not doing that? Anyway, there are, how many chapters are there? There's 9 chapters, so this is a significantly shorter work. Probably for the best. Probably for the best. And I'll probably, like, the stuff he mentioned about earlier, I'll replace with other things, so don't worry about it. Chapter 2. Now, Dobby! Dobby knelt before his master. Harry withdrew his guitar, Foxslayer, from a dimension where all screamed for naught, wrought from the silver heart of heaven's false promise, laced with the vessels that pulsed with angels' menstrual blood, hewn from the horns of Satan's generals. It laughed as it was set loose, a laugh that only Harry could hear and no one could share. Harry swung the guitar through Dobby's chicken neck. He took the head of his fallen dwarf slave and tore open his stomach, shoving the head inside. Harry vomited steam and summoned the great meteor from space to smash into Hogwarts and kill everyone there, for no reason at all. A vision then appeared. It was Dumbledore entombed in his cursed mummy armor, calling to Harry from his moon base, which wasn't on a moon. Harry, you must rock the fuck out. Harry channeled his rage through Foxslayer. The angel blood boiled as he summoned the great meteor, swathed in the blood of the tiny folklings at Hogwarts, leapt onto it, and flew into space. He encased the entire meteor in a wraith of holy fuck fire and flew through Mercury, killing the fuck out of it. He then sent Mercury's carcass into Venus, killing the fuck out of it and making every vagina in the galaxy explode. And inside every vagina, a booby sang of mortal life's fleeting precipice. Harry did fly his meteor through space, punching astral vampires in half, with his fist encased in fuck fire, and throwing the ruined heads into the past, where they bit cavemen on Mars, so that history changed, and now there are vampire cavemen on Mars. Harry received another vision from Fumblegore, who having tea and trumpets with the president of Pangea. Got to have tea, Harry? Oh, you know I hate trumpets. I know, it's pretty great, right? It's not, you understand why I wanted to read this. Now you know why I want to read it. It's like the wasabi when you're eating sushi. Pardon my weeb. It's like it changes the taste of your mouth and you can just have something totally different. Chapter 3. Harry slammed his book shut. It wasn't really a book because the pages were made of lasers and the words were made of headless women making godless love to dragons made of motorcycles, but it was still reading. Gumblegorp, if you don't stop, we'll starve, and no one will be around to kill everyone in the universe if we get around to bringing everyone back to life after we kill them. I am no longer Scrumblegort! The ancient man dropped some of the planets he was juggling. The words have shifted. I am Dumblecop of the Dark Meal. He flexed one of his legs, which was made of pistols, and kicked the planet in half. Bugger off your Dark Meal, fucker of 1,000 suns, Dumblecop sniffed. And what of it? Is it a sin? Should a man feel like fucking a sun or 1,000? Why would the suns heave through the void, if not to be skewered upon our fuckballs? Harry cast a glance at the book. Unsavory sounds emanated from a particularly damned chapter. He was hungry. He looked at a nearby cup. It had a faded brown film on the bottom. He thought of trumpets. Go. They do need to make a movie about this. I do. This is actually. I need to make this into a Trench Crusade warband somehow. I need to do that. I need to make a model from this. Chapter 4. Hold on. I need to. This is real rough on my throat. So I mean, I have to put my whole ass into this. You know, I gotta put my whole groin saw into this. Harry had found some food. It was guarded by 3 in a million thousand surf ninjas, for it was the last food on Surf Ninja Moon X. The ecology had been decimated by surf ninjas, so the last food was a cabbage and mustard sandwich. Harry squatted in the ruins of a castle, which had been many skulls arranged to resemble a larger one. It had been poorly done, with the cheeks fading into an amateurishly executed jawline. The silent killers of the night had negated their innate advantage by only plying their crafts on surfboards during the day. Harry was about to eat his cabbage when a man in a tuxedo appeared. From behind nothing much, he stood 10 feet tall, and his head seemed wrapped in the unwrappable darkness. I am Fuck Radbury. I write critically acclaimed fiction that always turns into fact. I have more money than anyone else. Oh God, hold on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Harry took a bit of cartilage out of the cabbage witch and began chewing. Would you care to discuss one of my books? I hear that Harry fished out another bit of cartilage. It was a cartilage and mustard sandwich. You shouldn't believe what everyone says about me. I took a shower with my cousin once, and I have racist thoughts. A niblet of yellow cartilage landed on Race's shoe. He thought about his cousin. Meanwhile, later, the Inquisitors were torturing Harry. First, Ignatius used the rock. Then Billy asked Harry if he wanted to read his BDSM blog. Harry was so surprised that his pants flew right off. He was wearing women's underpants. The Inquisitors were wearing them too. They realized they were all men of the Lord. Oh boy, I need so much water. I mean, depending on the cartilage, that might not be bad, actually. If that's like some like beef tendon, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Like a motherfucker. Yeah, it is an enrapturing 9 chapters. Oh, no. Harry awoke to the throaty grumble of a fuck ape. Not a fuck ape, but the fuck ape. Last of his kind after the subjugation of the fuck forest. His people once graced the canopy, their penile digits proudly grasping the vines as they swung through the night, their hundreds of sweaty simian dongs trailing a now faded memory in the fuck ape's watering eye. As his oracular ducks began to well with ancestral pride, so too did the countless meaty members sprouting from the fuck ape's every hairy inch. From his eye sockets, his ear holes, even his calloused toes, a penile font of cry juice burst a deluge. Harry observed with consternation as he was tied to a table. Neither magic, no supracosmic strength would free him from his bonds. Had this creature access to an unknown material of deistic strength, or did the fuck ape have a secret yet more baffling? Harry squinted so he could see the subatomic strings of the ropes. He began tossing antimatter at them with his mind as a group of children entered the fuck ape's hiding place. They were well-groomed and impeccably attired, and there were 5.8 of them, just enough to represent an array of genders and races that would leave no one unhappy, except for the Eskimos. They were on their own as far as the fuck ape was concerned. Why do you cry, fuck ape? Asked child 3.2. The fuck ape, unwilling to hide its greasy primate cock tears, hung its head. Gravity coaxed the eye wranglers downward. It tied them together into a bow atop its head to be pretty for its guests. We are bound in its ligature of lingam, brother fuck ape, said child 4.6. The children surrounded the fuck ape, holding their hands and began to sing. Harry was transfixed as he watched the children, gently swaying with song, float skyward. The little ones began to orbit the fuck ape, who was convulsing as though stricken by the seizure devil. As the song increased in tempo, the child flesh bubbled and merged into a spinning wonder turbine. The fleshy kid mass sprouted hair and growing dribblers, just like the fuck ape, and sprayed confetti into the skies of past and future, settling constellations aflame with the opalescence of the perished fuck apes. An explosion of color and hair left Harry Potter alone and still bound. He thought about sandwiches. Oh, this is so fun. Man, what a fun story. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I do like me a good sandwich. I need to drink so much. I'm going through so much water so fast. 3 more chapters, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go. When was this written? Oh my God. This is older than My Immortal by 1 year. This was published August 27th, 2005. This is a 20-year-old fanfic. I mean, I think at the time this was an edgy, like, 18-year-old, probably not 18-year-old, edgy 13-year-old decided to write, like, yeah, Harry Potter's stupid and gay. I'm going to write my cool Harry Potter where he's got, like, a guitar made of blood and, like, a groin saw. I'm assuming that's the idea. And then, eventually 20 years pass. This man is now 33. He's like, oh, no. Oh, I wrote. Well, the funny thing, so the update was in 2015, which I have to imagine is the like, oh boy, I said some mean things about gay people in this. I don't think this is like a cover my ass kind of deal. People change. It's fine. You gotta let people change, especially when you're a dumb kid. But this is really funny though. This is really, really funny. Oh boy, I can feel it. I can feel it in my throat. Anyway, considering that I am still an edgy teenage boy at heart, Chapter 7. Harry Potter awoke in the pit that reeked of hot sauce. He could feel the viscous fluid under his fingernails, burning their tender skin. Everywhere were white bags bulging with foul product. They were diapers stuffed with chicken bones and hot sauce, their foul odor blossoming in the muffled dark. Harry's nostrils begged his brain for mercy. He flew upwards, away from the saucy mysteries below. The smell grew faint, calling to him to return. Harry ignored their lies, flying beyond the lips of his prison. He was in a laboratory, with machines that had no purpose beyond blinking lights and soft hums. Hello, my boy son. You make a father so good. Harry had flown onto the nose of an old man. The man wore a white coat, yet was drawn by the hand of an idiot. His voice came not from his mouth, but from elsewhere. A sad attempt at humanity. I know you'll do so well. Now you choose. The man reached into his coat and laid out 3 diapers, each brimming with the spicy bones of the nose prison. He removed his head and stuck it on a spike on the counter to keep it from rolling away. The diapers began to stir as creatures clawed out from their bony wombs. Arranged before Harry was a turtle, the reptilian body so frail that it seemed an afterthought to the shell, a bald weasel with toothpicks for legs, and a wrinkled thumb in a glass of water. The old man's head called out from the spike, "Everyone has one. Make your best friend for life." Harry drank the glass of water and spat the thumb at the old man's head. I think what's happening here, I think this is a 13-year-old trying to be like doing an edgy Pokemon bit. Like, you're a dumb, edgy 13-year-old. You are like, okay, Pokemon is for babies now. I'm 13. Pokemon's for babies and is also gay because I'm a 13-year-old in 2005. How am I going to show? How am I going to show this? How am I going to show Pokemon is dumb and gay? Oh, I know. I'll make them like diapers, and I'll make Professor Oak all fucked up. It is funnier, but I also I like talking about it. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Chapter 8, baby. Oh boy, this is a long one. Here we go. Severus Snapbottom began his life as a hand on which were perched each of the 5 presidents of this country called America. The first of the 2 presidents, Gaheb and Swonash, were turned to ashes by a passing wave of fast food regulation. Their ashes were consumed by the children in various Wendy's establishments. Each plastic packet was a coffin of their memory, and no one knew their name, even though they were listed in the ingredients list. These children became soldiers in wars, fought for control of who had all the bullets. Whoever shot the bullets the fastest won. Oh, there we go. Real orc hours. Let's go. The third president, Wahuli, led to a country that had nothing but a desert with half-buried turkeys. Sometimes turkey butts were above the sand, sometimes a leg or a head. Wahuli tripped and fell onto a turkey head, where he was eaten and ordained as a rabbi. He was then sent to trim the beards of 157 toads, whose beards were absorbing the water that was used for the next year's crop of shovels. Without these shovels, the peasants would be unable to shovel the ashes of their children from the bullet wars. Yeah, I love 13-year-old Iraq war commentary. I'm so smart, I'm 13. Wahuli took these beards and formed a lasso. The lasso was a ropey wonder. He used it to tear off his penis and write the 13 commandments of America upon a passing eagle in cock's blood. I need another drink for this. All right. Everybody, pop quiz. You remember your 13 commandments? I'm sure you all do. But for people who don't, I'm going to remind you. Number 1, you are stupid. Number 2, baby, someone cut off my dick and wrote in America with it. Number 3, if a whale tries to sell you a pumpkin, don't. Number 4, your head is an artifice. Throw it away, but don't let anyone see you do it or you'll be kicked out of school. Number 5, always collect a ghost shadow if it leaves one behind. It'll be worth something someday. Number 6, Starbucks napkins are hereby the new currency, but only after they are smeared upon the corpse of a mule. The exchange rate will be 13 meals to 1 napkin. Number 7, taxi cabs will be used to build a pyramid with 290 sides. It will be the White House, and the president will live here for 17 years at a time, while eating your children's ashes on a bun. Number 18, on Father's Day, you will enter an invisible box and be plunged into the ocean. There, you will enter an undersea candy store, but you will never have enough Starbucks napkins to get what you want. Number 9, it is all spam. All of it! Check the box and delete it. Now delete yourself, for you are spam. Number 10, all clocks will be inscribed with the entirety of the alphabet to save time. This is the alphabet. 6 plus 7 equals A. 14 times 12 equals B. 16 equals 11 equals President Wahuli. And so on until you reach the period, which is the end of the alphabet. Number 11. All previous constitutions were written by false writers whose passing eagles were inferior and whose cocks had fewer things in them, except only the American Constitution. Number 12. And spend your adolescence as a duck, waddling a circle until you become an egg filled with dust. Number 13. All of time is a knotted ball. You can hide it anywhere in your body, and it is still time. President number 4, whose name was not a name but a multitude of hot dogs in the shape of swastikas, decided that he would create the Gilded Age. This was a time in which every edge was embossed in a golden trim, like a wedding cake invented by Thomas Edison. All women wore bonnets made of butter, and they were picked up by their feet and spread on toast in the summer. It was all for naught, because this was not the toast of the righteous, it was the feeble toast, one which withered with the coming of the sun. Not even the crows would touch it, preferring the taste of moldering poop water. But the crows were put in duress and sold to the highest bidder, where they underwent liposuction. President 5 disliked the conservative leanings of his brothers, so he became an infinite two-dimensional grid of pink and green squares. Each square had a vagina upon it. These vaginas emitted a spear of light, upon which was skewered an endless succession of planets. Each carried a culture dedicated to a single sex act. The further down the skewered a planet was, the more orifice possessed by its denizens, and the more gymnastic their sexual culture. The worlds. The worlds! And that was, man, I don't remember this part at all. I'm gonna be honest, I think I remember the original 3 chapters, and everything else is like a fucking fever dream. How you doing, Shadow? I'm reading, I am no longer reading my Immortal. Instead, I am reading 90 H's, 30 H's. Yeah, this is, sometimes I feel by accident he stumbles upon a very interesting line. Every now and then I'm like, interesting, my guy. Oh god, fuck, you're right, this is just Xavier Renegade Angel. It turned from Warhammer Chaos Space Marines to Xavier Renegade Angel. Huh. I'm okay with it. Still just very amusing. And the last chapter. I just gotta hold out for one more chapter, everyone. I'm dying, Scoob. Harry Potter lay dreaming. In his mind there is a hat, suspended. It comes unhinged, traveling beyond the dream. The hat finds a sunlit hill, studded with flowers and children gorging themselves on chocolate. Chewing faces are smeared with brown residue. Perched from atop the hill on its brim, the hat is still. It rolls down the hill, skating between the chocolate-stuffed children. It comes to one child and stops. Without chocolate, the child stares blankly at its neighbors, filled with emptiness. The child points its empty bottom at the child. The hat points its empty bottom at the child and sprays a glittering beam of rainbows. They encircle the child's hands, transforming them into chocolates. Tears of joy streak down the child's smile as it begins eating its hands. The hat flies into the sky. The child weighs a brown stump. The hat ascends to a palace of clouds. Within, gods, bearded and weeping, sits beside a mountain of tiny angels. One by one, he picks them up and tears off their wings. He then places them into separate baskets. The hat approaches God. The rainbow is deployed. It encircles God's crotch. A giant chocolate phallus emerges from God's robes. Dropping his broken angel, he breaks off a piece of his candy member and smears it on his lips. With a chocolate-studded smile, he slowly raises his fist and gives the hat a thumbs up. The hat travels into space. It finds itself before the sun. It is a tiny dot on the immensity of the cosmic fire. The hat trembles. A tremendous rainbow issues forth, embracing the sun like a wedding vow. The fire is cool and deadens. A chocolate tidal wave roars from its poles and meets the center. On Earth, the skies blacken. The flowers turn to dust. Humanity expires silently, like an infant in its crib. The hat drifts through space, dreamless. Hey, that was 30 H's, everybody. Yay! Bachi, bachi, bachi. Okay, everybody. What did we learn? What did we learn from that one? What did we learn from 30 H's? Why was there a hat? Don't worry about it. He also wrote another troll novel called Cobra Commander's Unholy Luncheon. Cobra enters the secret sanctuary of the Chrome Egg and discusses groceries with his friends who live his nipples. I'm not gonna read that one. I think that was fine. Yeah, we did learn much. Oh boy, we learned much. Yeah, sometimes when you're 13, most things you write are bad. But you know, sometimes they could be good. Hi, how you doing, Red Ox? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. If you did not know me, I'm Halbernot the Mimicoff, Mitch Franti, Vtuber of the Nerdlandscape variety. Ooh, fuck yeah, Digimon. Let's go. If I sound nearly dead, what happened is I just got done reading the last half of my Immortal, followed by the Harry Potter fanfic 30 H's, which is a lot. 30 H's is a lot going on there. How's how you doing, Chudu? Welcome. How you doing? Hey, it's so good. There, I do have VODs on YouTube though. I don't like if you I do have a YouTube channel later if anyone wants to catch the VODs. It is beautiful. It is a work of art. Yeah, I did effectively. Oh God, I did just do in my Immortal audiobook and a 30 H's audiobook. And boy, I went a little too hard on groin soul. I can feel it. Mr. Krabs. And I think with that, you're the YouTube. I know, right? Surprisingly. I have a couple, though a lot of them are not really in use anymore. Woof. All right. With that, boy, this is gonna be I'm feeling it now. Let's go to the chatting screen. Oh boy, let me scoot myself over slightly. Yay! There we go. Yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Oh boy, this is fun. I love reading fanfic. I need to do this more. I legitimately that happened before. Ages ago, I did a stream that was for International Talk Like a Pirate Day, where I did a pirate voice for 4 hours, and my voice was so fucked that people at the guild were like, "How? Are you coming down with strep?" And I'm like, "No, I just pirated a little too hard." But yeah. Thanks for coming, everybody. Schedule wise. tomorrow, I'm not streaming because it's a Friday. On Saturday, I still need to do some testing, but the plan at the very least is to do Alice Madness Returns, which I put off for a bit. So I'm very excited about that. And then on Sunday, I'm probably going to paint rats. I got some Skaven lads I still got to work on. I still got some Skaven lads I got to work on. Yippee! Let's go, let's go, let's go. But yeah, I want to do this again. I don't know when, and I don't know what I'll read. But well, let's just say this will happen. I could go like I think it's been long enough. I could just straight up do Shakespeare Hemingway for everybody because it's been so long that I'm sure a lot of you like. As somebody who's been VTubing for a long time, I do see like blocks of people come in and leave. There is like it's sad, but also just like the passage of time is a thing. But I think enough passage of time has moved that like not of all of you have got to hear Garfield effects from start to finish, which I think I could probably do in one stream. I could probably do all of Garfield effect in one stream. So yeah, let's just say that'll happen at some point, maybe. I don't know when. I can't promise when. But you know, keep your eyes peeled and your ears peeled and everything peeled. Yeah, let's go. Everybody on YouTube, I'm gonna cut you nerds loose. So bye, YouTube people. Bye bye. And who is streaming on Twitch? Who is doing